Hey, everybody. I've had 2 shots of espresso. I hope you're all very happy to be joining us today. Michael, what are you doing here? I don't see a name under your portrait. Well, we'll
I'm
figure
on
that
camera.
out.
I didn't think I was going to be on camera for a while.
You are.
Oh,
You
hi.
are. You're on camera. But you just sit there and look pretty. We're going to go ahead and...
I hate it.
We're going to go ahead and get started. We'll get into some announcements later, but thank you for joining us. We're jumping back into Tayaroth, and let's start with a recap of last week's session. So last week's session, our party had just killed Chad's twin and the queen of the Elven Kingdom. They killed Wolfram Evernight, the first ever vampire, and they ended the war, and they also pretty much put a stop to the Animalia. So with all of this success, after a long, drawn-out battle between our party and these antagonists, there was a time of peace, and 3 weeks passed. In that time of peace, Chad spent his time in the kingdom of Tayaroth with Edmund, learning what it meant to take up the throne and what needed to happen going forward, and how the kingdom of Tayaroth was going to be ruled in the future. So through that, Chad met a lot of council members, some that were not so great, some that were actually pretty great. Morton decided to end the remnants of Wolfram's touch on Tayaroth by burning down his manor with any of the vampires that he was aware of from Wolfram's creation locked inside, and then caught up with his brother afterwards, as well as did a lot of research during these last 3 weeks on multiple things. Flint also did some research, but mainly spent some time in Gorahold, reveling in the celebrity that he finally had, and going on a date with a few people, including one very interesting character that we met last session, who is are you guys...
I did pop the question last session.
That is what I thought. Yeah,
I
that is what I thought.
that.
So Flint is now freshly engaged with... I literally forget her name.
I can't remember yet.
I don't.
It was something stone related.
It's been 2 weeks, so I just... but it is...
Iggy
Crystal.
Just kidding. I was... Crystal.
Igneous?
Igneous
That's
Crystal.
literally what I was doing. Nice catch. And so that's what Flint was up to. Maywin spent a lot of time in the forest, mainly with Batty and with her new boyfriend, Keith, but also with her brother towards the... and just really reveled in nature and, spending some time with herself and with Batty. Quinn, like I said, spent some time with Maywin out in the woods in the Eldred Wilds, but then went back to Bayhoth to start things with the Wolverine's Den. He recruited is a strong word because he was kind of already a part of it, but recruited Morton's brother, hired him to help run the tavern during the day and run the Wolverines at night. Sydney was there with Quinn. Quinn also did a lot of drugs and has a real problem. Rosie spent most of her time in Barrington rebuilding the Pentwee home with Gilmarie and her family, and was also visited who had finally made their way back to Tayaroth, and spent a lovely evening with their family and their mothers, but also eventually told Rosie that their place was elsewhere in Tayaroth, and that they need to go and fulfill their destiny, which is every mother's true wish and true nightmare, all wrapped into one. And also, Rosie went to the Dune Scepter, the large temple of Dune in Barrington, and spoke with Dune himself, and basically was tasked with taking over... helping take over the world of Tayaroth and the world in general once the gods decide to leave. So just casual, no big deal, MBD. And then all of our party were invited to a grand celebration in honor of a little help after everything that had occurred. And on the first night of this celebration, there was a ball that was planned. And our party all arrived, dressed to the nines, and enjoyed their time with one another, enjoyed catching up with one another. But the evening was predictably interrupted by quite the display. Two giant 30-foot-long crocodiles burst through the double doors, immediately attacking some people. They were being ridden by one Silva. Man, I've been so long.
We don't know.
You do know. You know Celia. Celia, one of the members of the Slayer Six, as well as Broak, another member of the Slayer Six, the Druid and the Barbarian from their rival adventure party. However, both Broak and Celia looked different than the last time that our party saw them. Their veins were darkened and protruding, their eyes slightly glowing. They seemed to be a lot more powerful than the last time that they. And Celia spoke for the two of them and demanded that a little help hand over the Rusifta ruby, as they were there on behalf of Sindrak, the Nightmare, the blue dragon who was pretending to be Mattia Corvo, and attacked our party a few weeks ago. And they said that as long as a little help gave up the ruby, that no one would be hurt, and that no further attacks would be done. Morton stepped forward, trying to negotiate, casting an illusion of the Rusifta ruby, but because it was not handed over in time, they were of their word, and they started attacking. So, without further ado, roll initiative.
I also did check. I think I did cast Shadowblade too because I have a spell slot missing.
Okay, cool.
No! Did I make someone invisible?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
Man, I really forgot what I did at the end of that initiative.
All right, so yeah, you see the map there. I dragged all your tokens out. You should be able to move them. Michael, will give you.
Michael is just
He has a token.
He's
just watching.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I didn't say anything.
I cannot move my token.
I cannot.
Okay, so I figured that might happen. So go ahead and drag your token out on top of those tokens, and then when you move them, I'll just. But those will be the spots that you're.
Blue Dukes.
And
Wow.
as a reminder, the Tayaroth guards are instructed to protect citizens.
Yes, I do. I do remember that.
We're citizens.
Did you say we're citizens?
Yeah. Who's gonna protect us?
I think we'll be fine. Actually,
Yeah, like Elizabeth.
those are famous last words. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine. And then Michael comes and kills us.
Michael's one of
As
the
an
Slayer
alligator.
Six.
As an alligator.
I swear to God, if Magnus walks out of here, I'm gonna shit my pants.
Who's Magnus?
Magnus was in the villain one shot.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
The
I
one
didn't
you
think
said
of
you
that.
were really eager to watch, Angie. I guess you didn't watch it.
I'm trying my best. I am trying my best.
That's fine.
I can't help that I'm Erst.
First. All right, let me. I got a lot of initiatives to roll here, so just give me a second.
Oh, brag alert.
Why?
Did you
Brag
brag
alert.
alert? What's the brag?
Okay.
Humble
He's gonna
brag.
kill us.
He says that all the time. He's only
I'm
killed
not-
us a few times.
I'm not on the initiative.
Sorry.
Zach,
God.
will you let me wild shape before initiative starts or no?
Yeah, I think we did last week.
Did I? Okay.
Thought so.
Well,
if you
I
didn't,
have
you can.
I have new challenge rating. I can go up to a half challenge rating. So
Nice.
Sorry, Angie. Hold on just a second.
So you can be a small crocodile and try to convince the other crocodiles that
no, but I
you're...
can be a big ape and punch the shit out of it.
Yeah!
Wait, Angie,
Be
put
a
your
tiny baby
put your
crocodile.
token over
Oh,
your
help me. I'm
token.
a baby.
Well, I don't have a token. I only have my token. I don't see where I am.
No, not in the initiative order. I need you to move your token out onto the thing. Did you already do that?
That's me. Yeah.
Is that one you moved out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay. There you go. You should see it now.
Yeah, because I'm not on there otherwise.
Oh, I forgot you.
It's a good day for
Love
Angie.
you.
I love my friends.
All right, let me
Had a
see
great
here.
week. Very easy, very chill, very light. I
Yeah,
love my friends.
yep. Mhm,
You're
mhm.
Erst.
You're so Erst. Okay.
You really are.
Guys, stop trying to make Erst happen. It's never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen.
Well,
Whoa.
guess on Wednesdays we'll wear pink and then go from there. I guess I did cast Shadowblade. I literally forgot everything that I did. I remembered the ruby because I was like, oh, I'll turn it to it in time, but we were too late. I was like, oops, all right.
You know, we could just watch the end of the episode and I
Let's all just
confirm
really
it.
quickly watch it.
Well, there was a thing. I thought I might have cast invisibility on your mother figure now.
Oh,
Your
Uh,
mother cast.
No, you
Restoring
definitely did not do that. You
Remember
talked to
that.
her, but you did not do that.
I think
Yeah.
I think that might have been a.
oh, I
thought that
forgot you have
had,
the
just
hots
feeling.
for her. Gross.
Who is it?
Are those gold guys like
Those are the
Guards?
T-Rock guards. Yeah.
awesome? Thank you.
Weird that they're on our side this
time.
time. Hey,
They are.
hey,
10
hey!
evil
No,
Hopefully.
those are good people. Step it.
Yeah, good people die too. I mean, I
Some
died.
people might be in the
so.
line of fire. Oh my
Yeah, we
God.
know Morton. God.
Michael, what did you get? I know you can't add it. I'll add it.
Why? I thought. What?
13, Michael.
Hmm,
Stop.
seems rather
What's
unlucky.
happening?
I think
That's just my favorite number. Zach just was like, "What's your favorite number?" I'm like,
Yeah,
13."
Yeah, you guys are like hearing things that I'm not saying, and that's.
I feel like this is guessing.
No, you're the crazy one.
What?
Okay.
Wait,
Who got
who was
22?
the ranger of the
Oh,
Slayer
fuck
Six?
y'all.
The barbarian danger sense, bruh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, last in initiative, classic Flint.
That is
I wonder if he's
classic.
one of
Flint.
Well, you're all busy
There's
making
so
out.
many people before me. So
Yeah.
many.
That's best for the cleric, though.
Alrighty, let's get some music going.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let me see here.
Crack that said that.
Okay, that there. At the top of the turn order, we've got Broak. And let me just say what's been happening so far is this is towards like the blue, all of the blue tokens that you see are civilians, participants at this party. Most of them have left already, which is why there's so few of them. And also most of the Bahathian guard are out there and like trying to help people get outside. It's really only the Tayaroth guards who are left inside other than you guys. And so just kind of wanted to explain where it's at. So because with Morton's talking, a lot of people were able to be like escorted out, but there's still definitely some people here. So that's what's going on here. Broak, on top of his giant crocodile, is going to he's going to jump down, land right in front of his croc here, and he's going to attack one of these guards. Well, first he's going to rage. He rages.
Oh, good.
I don't know what he's mad about.
Okay, I'm going to attack twice. That is a hit. That is a hit. Yeah, this T-Rat guard right here gets immediately. Broak swings his great axe and chops right into the abdomen of this Tiratian guard, and pushes his blade through. And the guard just kind of like gasps in air and falls over as Broak rips it out, and he just kind of like, and you see his like muscles bulging, and that is going to be the end of Broak's turn. It is now Celia's turn. She is going to let's see here.
Gonna realize her ways of evil are wrong and leave. Roll for a change of heart.
Okay.
Also, Chad, your guards suck. They took one hit and went down.
Listen. They're doing their best.
All right, so
Kind of sucks.
Shut up.
Their best kind of sucks.
everyone within that shape that I just drew, that purple circle, if you can see it.
No.
I cannot see it. Where?
It's a purple
Oh, so
square.
everybody.
It's 5 feet
oh,
in front of
oh.
me.
It's
Yeah,
everyone.
you could have
It's-
just said
I
the
see.
entire party.
Well, I just wanted to let you know where it was. Celia starts moving her hands around and chanting, and the wind starts to pick up in this room, and it becomes this freezing rain and sleet. And everything within that square is basically as if there's a sleet storm in the middle of this ballroom now. The ground area is immediately like covered in slick ice, and it is all difficult terrain, and that will affect you on your turns. But for now, that is going to be the end of her turn as she stays on top of her croc. And then we've got Morton. Chad, you're on deck.
Well, awfully rude, but
Also, I don't have it here so that they don't see it, Michael, but I did have you as being right here. Do you want to be in a different location?
Sorry, can you point that out again?
Right here?
That's about where I was thinking too.
Okay,
Yeah, I
perfect.
think that's fine.
Perfect. All right, Morton, go ahead.
I hate it.
yeah, I guess as best as I can, I'm gonna move to, or I guess it's to, 35, 45. I forget he's fast. He's so fast. If I can, I'd love to make it my full 45 if possible and get to there. To do a little sneaky to start to try and get around.
Yeah, for
Difficult
sure.
Terrain.
Oh wait, yes,
Yeah,
the difficult
not
terrain. Yeah,
speed.
I forgot. Go
That's
ahead
why I
and
said if I can.
yeah. So, well, first of all, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, watch, it'll be like 50. Not the dexterity saving throw. I mean, I'm gonna die.
Oh.
Oh, I fail. That's a 10.
That's a 10. Yeah, you take one step and you slip and fall prone. You can use half your movement to get back up, and then try again.
What's half of 45?
How do you have
Try
45?
again?
By the way, you just curious.
There was I forget, but I think I took a feat that made me
mobile?
go super fast.
Okay.
I think so.
Gotcha. Well, we usually add
Yes,
10,
yeah, I took
though,
mobile.
right?
I
Doesn't it
took
usually
mobile.
add-
I had 35 before.
Okay.
Yeah, my
gotcha.
walking speed is 35.
Gotcha. What?
Um,
If your walking speed's 35, then how are you moving for
because I took mobile. Like
Oh,
the
you mean
original thing was
before?
35.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, and then I took mobile, which
Gotcha,
put
gotcha,
me
gotcha,
at
gotcha.
Gotcha.
45. Yeah.
Okay, so you already you went the 5 feet, so then half. So you'll spend 20 feet getting back up.
Ugh, it sounds so horrible. It took you 20 feet to get up. Man.
No, it's just like the amount of time it takes you to get up. You could move in 20 feet is kind of how
Yeah.
I view it.
So yeah, I'll try and do that. I'll try and move to here so that I can be a little sneaky and not next to the little fire here, or the crocs. So I'm gonna another dexterity saving throw.
Yep, another one. Yep.
Come on. Fuck. That is a 13.
13. You fall, and you are now just staying prone.
Sweet.
Uh,
I look real cool in front of everyone.
so, you I will. I guess technically you've only used. Okay, so you took 20 to get back up. You walked another 5, so I will say you can get up on your turn and then do something from, because this has only all been movement. So
Yeah.
you can get up, but you'll just be there, and then you can have an action and bonus action there.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess. Is that concentration? It's not. I'm going to cast Jump on myself. I'm going to
Okay.
stand up.
Okay. Yeah.
If I can, cast Jump on myself
For sure.
and be ready to fucking jump, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yes.
And that's it. Because, yeah, I don't think I have any good ranged anything. No, I can throw my dagger, but I'm not going to get rid of that yet. All right.
Alrighty.
Yep. So you see a dumbass vampire dropping with his shadow blade like a fucking idiot and then touch himself and hope he does something.
Just slipping and falling the entire time. Okay, perfect. Chad, you're up. Quinn, you're on deck.
Okay, question.
Yep.
Who has
Is
a higher dex?
Oh, are you both 19? Oh, obviously Chad, right?
I have a 15.
Oh, are you a strength fighter?
Quinn has
No.
16.
I just never rolled that high. Like 16 is my highest, but I put it on charisma.
Oh wow. Okay. Well then, Quinn is first. Chad, you're on
No
deck.
wonder everyone
Never
wants to
mind.
fuck Chad.
Quinn is gonna start playing the solo from Thunderstruck.
You need to
the
make a
opening-
dexterity saving throw first. Just starting your
Without
turn.
moving?
Yeah.
Got it.
Lol.
Rolled a 9, so it'd be 18.
18. Yep, you're good.
And then I will cast Polymorph
Okay.
on Flint,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make him a young blue dragon.
Amazing.
yeah.
Could have been you, man.
I'll
Yeah,
look
but
up
I'm
the
an 8,
stats.
so fuck off.
Amazing. So, in this like sleet storm of swirling wind, you all see Flint's form shift and bulge out into this young blue dragon. Amazing.
And I will use
I-
Bardic Inspiration on Chad.
All right, what do you say?
That's my turn.
What'd
Chad, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Amazing.
Classic.
All right, Chad, you are up. Then the Tarachian guards, then the civilians. Michael.
Stop it. Okay, what exactly does that inspiration give me?
A plus
you
6
can roll
to...
a D8
Oh, yeah.
on a ability check, attack, anything. And if you, with my class, if you use Bardic Inspiration and you fail the roll, you still get to keep Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Chad, but
Amazing.
before you start anything, go ahead and roll a dex save.
Cool. I will. Also, was Madame Tisseroy one of the ones that got out, or is she still one of these blue dots?
She's one of the people who got out.
Okay, great.
And you can use
Ooh,
Inspiration.
that's a
after
dirty
you roll.
20.
Dirty 20, you're fine. You're good. Solid on your feet. Morton looks embarrassing next to you.
What
I
else
think
is
that
new? What
Edmund,
fucking else is
Edmund
new?
and I just like watch Morton like public tweet us like.
Oh my god.
If I were to move here, would I have advantage against this guy because of this guy, or do I need to go here?
You need to go there.
Damn it. Okay, well I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
And hope the crocodile doesn't eat me.
Alrighty.
Let's
And then
go.
I would like to, as my action, cast haste on myself with the clockwork rapier.
Okay. So you pull out the rapier, this now what was gold and now silver clockwork rapier, and you flip this like very tiny arcane lever on the hilt of the sword, and the clockwork starts to spin rapidly, and from it this wave of arcane energy rushes through you, and you feel time move slower around you. As it's like the mechanics of the haste spell, but it's your time magic like doing that.
Dope. Love it. Okay, so I have double speed, +2 to my AC, advantage on dex, probably should have, well, I guess. Did I need to do it again to get out of the ice?
So once you succeed on one, you're good.
Okay. And then I can, okay. So since I did that as my first action, I still get my hasted action.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Correct.
Then I'm gonna attack this stupid head 3 times.
Stupid.
With advantage. That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Advantage. So first attack was a nat 20. The second attack is only What's my bonus?
Only have a
17 to hit.
That hits.
Yes. And then third attack is an 18 on the die. So
Yep, all
I
three
assume that
hit. Go
also
ahead and
hits.
roll
Cool.
damage. And I need you to separate the physical from the force.
I am using
Whoa.
my clockwork rapier and Nefara's rapier.
Okay.
So is that
Just whatever the piercing
it's
damage is from
magical
both of those.
piercing?
It doesn't matter. It just he's a barbarian, so
Okay.
he gets half of piercing damage.
Oh, even magical. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So,
Yes,
but the
can
other
do.
damage, I need to know the full damage. So just let me know piercing damage first, and then do all the extra damage, because your bonuses, like your modifiers, are also piercing damage. So just
Right,
let me
okay.
know all piercing damage, and then roll the extra damages if you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. And then I get other. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep track of it all. And I got a nat 20 on the first one, so. So, and I assume it's still the
JMO's
max-
rules. Yep.
JMo's rules. Okay, so that's already that, and then this. How dare you?
I didn't do anything.
That was the crit. That was the second attack. That was the third attack. So. So 27 piercing.
Okay. Halved to 13.
And then just. And nice. And do you need to know the difference between force and necrotic?
Nope.
Cool. And then another 23 of that special stuff.
All right, so you rush forward, cast this haste. You just, with your two rapiers, just really slicing at him, and you cut skin each time, slicing through his flesh. But you see that, like, as you're like dragging the blade across his flesh, you feel that it is a tougher skin to cut through. And you definitely cause the damage. He takes it and is pretty pissed about it. But he's a tough guy.
And
so,
then,
go ahead.
do I have concentration even though I put it with my sword, or does that negate a concentration need for haste?
You do still have concentration.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I just don't normally have to remember that, so I'm saying that out loud. to
Yeah, for
remember
sure.
that.
No worries. It's
and
it
then-
basically like allows you to cast the spell, but you're still like casting.
Okay, so it's up to 1 minute, so I'll check actions to make sure. Okay, and then that was my action, and then the bonus action. That's it.
Alrighty, that's the end of Chad's turn. The Taratian guards are all going to actually. Well, this one will. Up.
Exposing
And
all those citizens. Nice.
no, all these citizens. I just mapped it. Everyone except the ones in the are able to use their full turn next, because these are kind of going on. Use their full turn to get out of there.
Thank God.
These guys.
um,
This guy slipped and fall and is staying in the storm. This.
Bitches.
I
Um,
hope
Did
it wasn't
Be
Shale
better.
and Iggy,
oh,
did Shale and Iggy leave? They were here at the party.
Shale was here. You're right. I forgot about Shale.
And Sydney.
For some reason, I forgot that. Oh goodness.
And June was at the party too.
Juno's there.
June's always here.
All right, my bad. Let me get.
That was Rosie's +1.
I'm sure they're gone.
I'm
though.
gonna say that. You know what? You know
Really?
what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm just for sake of ease. I'm going to say that Shale is helping Iggy get out of here. So there's like Shale's protecting Iggy and getting her out of here. But I will bring Sydney in because Sydney would probably stay. So Sydney will
Shale's
be here.
protecting Iggy because they're the same age.
Shale, take her mom.
Not poor choice of words. Very poor choice of words.
Let me roll for Sid. Okay. Oh, actually, she
We're not allowed to go 2 weeks between a session.
really aren't. Not anymore. Okay.
You hear that,
we're
Michael?
And then those Tarachian guards are actually going to all attack the crocodile.
Yes.
Nice.
I've always wanted to try Croc.
Oh, I should
That's a
have
miss.
taken
These
a
are my
step in.
Crocs.
That's a miss, and that's a hit. Okay.
They're my sandos.
My sandals.
Oh, they left my advantage. That's sad.
So one of them
And they're-
takes the
Not very
croc
good guards.
here to the right gets stabbed a couple of times. Takes a little bit of damage, but he's okay.
He's okay.
Okay. He's
Oh,
big,
good.
big
I was
boy.
worried.
I'm gonna snap his jaw. That's where we're at.
All right, so that is the end of the Trachian guard's turn, and now, Michael.
no.
So.
Wait, what?
All right, sure.
I thought you were on a 13.
Michael, you have been directed by your king to help the civilians get out of here. However, most of your men, as captain of the King's Guard, most of your men have already have handled this, and they're getting them out of there. However, your king is now 2 inches from 2 giant crocs and is fighting a barbarian, and you make the executive decision that leaving the king behind is probably not a great idea in this moment. So first of all, would you like to describe your character for the group?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what you would all see is a half-elf man, kind of like in his mid to late 20s. He has
Another
wavy, curly, purple
Damn.
hair. Wavy purple hair. He has like a small scar under his right eye. He's wearing a cloak that is kind of wrapped around him, also like purples into grays. And on his hip, he carries a glass rapier handle, but there's no actual blade attached to it.
Amazing.
Amazing. And now that you can see your token, if you want to drag your own token out there,
Yes.
and I'll delete this.
Oh,
guy.
I don't think I can. It doesn't look like I'm able to move it.
Oh wait, yeah, because you weren't in the thing. Sorry. Let me get you added to this guy. Boop. There you are. Should be able to do it now.
Hello? Can I do it now? 1 second. Let me.
Should be able to.
Well, I'm getting to it. Let's. I'm redoing Roll20 because
Okay, yeah, no worries.
Okay.
I love D&D.
So while this is happening, Chad, I will say you do know who this person is.
Wow.
This is Achilles. He is the captain of your King's Guard, and was one of the people. We can get into the details of this later, but was one of the people that passed your vetting process. Truly, just wanting what's best and being willing to work with
Great.
you. And
Zach, now my token's gone for me.
oh wait, yeah, no, I didn't. I removed the token, but it's not your token right there. You should.
Where is it hiding in all of these things?
I know there's a lot. Yeah.
Many people.
You're in the player's
Oh,
tokens.
hello. I see
Yeah.
me. I see me. I see me.
There's a lot
Awesome.
going on here.
Oh,
there you are,
great.
bud.
Hello.
Okay, so
Awesome. Thank you.
no worries at all. So you are.
Press
Let me get
So,
you back
yeah.
in here.
I was here, and then I'm gonna go badoop 10 feet north. So I'm flanking this barbarian fella. with
Perfect.
The king. And I believe because now I have advantage on it, that should mean that I get sneaky.
Yup.
Great.
100%.
He's a
So-
sneak.
I
He's a
guess,
sneaky
with
snake.
advantage. Natural 20.
Ned.
A.
Yes.
So
That's amazing. I hate you.
I've never
What an entrance!
done.
What an entrance!
I've never done this rule, so it's just
Okay,
the
so yeah, for
die
so
max.
yeah, so
and then
for
another
JMO
die.
rules, it's just max damage and then just one more die.
Cool. So it's already 6 plus
Channels.
4, 10 plus 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 15 psychic damage
Okay.
as I pull out my rapier and as I move to thrust it forward, a purple energy comes out of the hilt and sinks into this guy in front of me.
And as you see Achilles move, there's almost like there's a blurred vision of them as they move. There's like a delay that follows them behind.
Love it.
Chad, has to do with his cloak that he.
Yeah. Oh, and then sneak attack. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So then I get all that sneak attack should
40
be.
d6.
It would also be psychic because
It's all psychic.
the blade itself is psychic damage. Yep.
It's all psychic, but the sneak attack should also be doubled, right? Because that was a crit.
Oh yeah.
So that's what 30 right off the bat.
4 times 6 is 24.
I have 5d6.
Okay, so yeah, so 30 right off the bat, and then just 5 more d6. That's insane.
5d6? Christ, I don't think
Sneak for
I
9th
have
level
that
rogues.
much.
That's 5d6.
Yeah, ninth level rogues are crazy.
Six.
Do I have that?
You should
Oh.
at level 9.
6, 12, 13, 14,
You know you're
15,
playing a rogue, right? Don't
Yeah, have you just forgotten that you're a rogue?
That's why I was trying to sneak around. Yeah,
What does
you
it
have
say?
5d6.
You've never been using sneak attack?
No, I have. I just
Oh.
haven't done this.
I don't
haven't
know if
done
you
the
guys, I don't
ninth
think you
level.
guys have had combat at level 9 yet, so that it makes sense that
No.
you didn't know that.
So it's 30 plus hold on, sorry. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
Damn.
20, 21, 22, 23. So
Damn.
30 plus
Woo-wee.
23 is
53.
53.
Holy
Hot
Plus,
moly.
damn.
plus what was that on the top? 11 or how much
It was
damage
15.
is it?
I already got
15.
that. Yeah.
Thank you.
So 50
So-
on top of that 15. So a total of 65.
Rogues,
Uh,
man.
Yeah, you
Absolutely
should have done 4 more.
insane. Yeah, I
Wow.
definitely, when I made this barbarian, didn't think about your psychic damage. And so, yeah, I mean,
Hell
as
yeah.
you're facing him, Chad, you just see this purple, ethereal, almost translucent looking blade pierce through the chest of Broak and come out of like his shoulder, and he screams in pain, purple veins kind of protruding from the wound, and yeah, I mean, he's already bloodied. He looks hurt after that stab. And that was your. I guess
That's
you
just
don't.
my-
Yeah, you don't have an extra attack, but you do have a bonus.
Yes, I do.
You have a bonus action attack, but not an
I do have a
extra.
bonus action.
But not
No.
an extra attack. Yeah. So
Correct.
that was just your first attack. So roll for a second attack.
Hot
Jesus
damn.
So-
Christ.
I don't think I have advantage on this croc right now, but if I go 5 feet that way, I probably would, right?
Yeah, I'd give you that. Mm-hmm.
Cool. No. That's 12 plus 9. I don't think a 12 hits.
Let me see. Don't have. Might no, just he's a little bit hardier than that.
Well, that's cocked. Not much better. 13. Yeah, one better. 13.
13 does not hit. Just
But
misses.
I'm gonna expend. I think I can just do it, right? Yeah, I can. So I'm gonna expend a psionic energy die and make that a homing attack.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Is that a D8 on top of that?
That'll automatically hit.
Cool, awesome.
So yeah, you just mechanically, what do you think that looks like, or narratively, I should say.
Sure, because this is going to be a bonus action, so it's not. So after I make the rapier attack with my free hand, kind of like Psylocke from X-Men, this like blade just kind of
Yes.
appears out of my
Yeah.
fist,
Love that.
and I drive it into. I'm trying to make the attack at the giant crocodile, and at the last minute, almost this like purple energy forces my hand to make a correction at the last minute, and it goes like into him.
Amazing. All right, so that's
That's-
your action, bonus action. Anything else?
We'll have to do the damage for the.
Oh
The croc.
shit. Sorry.
Exactly.
Just hit
No,
it.
it's
My
dead,
brain-
it's dead, it's dead, it's
No,
dead,
you
it's
hit it.
dead.
You hit it. I already did the damage.
2, 4, 5, 6. That's just a 7. Psychic.
Okay.
Just 7. Which is about the
Um,
amount that I'm gonna do on all.
it's been so long since I played a rogue. Does the wording of sneak attack say on your first attack or on your first hit?
I
think
think it
it's-
does.
It's only once per turn.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
once
just
per turn.
once.
Okay, cool. That's
Yeah.
what I thought. I just want to make sure. So that was just a
Yeah, it doesn't specify which one. It just says once per.
yeah, but just once per. Okay, so
Yeah.
75. Oops, I didn't say that. So you said you did 7 points of damage.
7 points. So that was I did 5, 10, back to 15, and then I'm gonna go 20, 25.
Are you so you're willing to take the opportunity attacks?
I have the mobile feet, baby. So no, they don't.
Okay, all right.
Nice.
God.
And that's gonna be it for me.
Alrighty, Rosie, you are up.
Great turn. Great turn.
Yeah,
Great answer,
fantastic.
great answer.
How do you follow that?
I don't.
By being faster than that took me. that was
God.
That was way too long.
No, that was beautiful. I'm gonna go over. I spent a lot of time deciding if I wanted to do this for Flint or do this for Sydney, but I feel like Sydney might be a better.
I'm so sorry. I apologize. At the start of your turn, will you please make a dexterity save?
Yes.
Come on, somebody else looks stupid besides Morton. Come on.
10.
10. You fall prone.
Yes. The
But
only
that's
person
just
falls.
but that's just your movement. So you do have. Where were you?
I was here.
Yeah. So you fall prone, but you can use half of your movement to get back up if you would like, and then make another dexterity saving throw.
I would do that. Half
Okay.
my movement. 11.
11. So you fall prone again. You get one more shot. You can. Actually, no. With 25 feet of movement. Okay. So.
I'm done.
Yeah. So
Just,
you
like,
can.
roll
You can.
over.
I
will say-
I would have spent half my movement to try again, and then the other half.
Yeah, I will
to
say
try
you at
again,
least
so.
can get there. Like you can at least, even in the falling, can move the 5 feet.
Thank
So
you.
you're able to get to her, but you're not able to move anymore.
Well, I just needed to touch her
Okay.
leg so that I could
What?
cast freedom of movement.
Touch me.
Ooh. Okay.
And I'll say, Sydney, this will help with the terrain. And now, for 1 hour, her movement is unaffected by difficult terrain. and
Amazing.
Spells and other magical effects can neither reduce her speed or cause her to be paralyzed or restrained.
All right. That is very useful for her.
So yeah, that's what I was like. Flint's already a dragon. So.
Yeah, Flint's gonna probably be okay.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
fly.
I literally, that was my action, and I spent my movement, and my bonus action can't exist, so that was my turn.
Okay, thank you so much, Rosie. I really appreciate it. It's now the giant croc's turn.
Good
Maywin,
turn,
you're on
good
deck. So first, the giant croc that Celia is riding is going to attack Chad.
Makes sense.
I don't think so.
Okay, so
Doesn't make a whole lot.
Bring it.
150
Try to hit
damage.
me. Try it.
Can you hit me?
Just
Oh wow,
try
that's
it.
pretty low. That's a 10, so that's not gonna hit on the first
Nope.
attack. And then second attack. That's much better. 24.
Damn it. Yeah.
Low on the damage though. You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And you need to make a strength saving throw.
I don't wanna.
Gotta.
Okay. it is a 9.
So you take the 15 points or 14, sorry, points of bludgeoning damage as its tail whips around and hits you in the back of the legs and makes you fall prone. Then the second croc. He's
Wiggle its way in.
going to reach over and basically just like he's tall enough that he can just reach over Broak, and he is going to attack you at advantage because you are prone.
Oh no.
The first attack is a 26 that'll hit. Second attack is a dirty 20.
Does not hit.
Dirty 20 doesn't hit. Oh yeah, haste. I forgot about haste.
Yeah. I had a 19 and haste gave me a 21.
Okay, perfect. So I need you to make a. Oh wait, no. So okay, so hold on. Apologize. Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter. Um, 19 points of piercing damage, and you are
Okay.
grappled as you are in the mouth of this crocodile.
Uh,
And that is the end of the Croc's turns. Maywin, you are up. Sydney's on deck. Edmund's in the hole. Flint, you're gonna
So mad I said I was. I'm so mad I said I was going to wild shape because May is very dexterous and Ape not dexterous.
All right, well, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw with the ape stats.
I'm going to use my first luck point to
Okay.
re-roll that, and it wasn't any better. So
oh no.
that's a 10.
10, you fall prone.
And Batty gets a 9.
Batty also falls prone.
Great. So I have to use what to get up?
What's
How do I
the
move?
ape's movement speed?
30.
30. So yeah, you use 15 movement to get back up. Go ahead and make another dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie. Ooh, not 20.
Not 20. Okay, so
Nice.
you have 15 feet of movement. Well, it's still difficult terrain, so it's double your
So
movement.
really nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. I can only really move 5. Because 10 would be too many. So,
yeah.
would you? Okay, so I have an ability that I've never used, which is my primeval awareness.
Uh-huh.
Do you think I can use that in wild shape?
Sure. I'll allow that.
Okay, so basically it'll tell me if there's any aberrations, celestials, dragons, dragons obviously, elemental fae, fiends, or undead within a mile. So basically what I'm trying to figure out is if they
But you
are more powerful
but you
because
choose
they're like
one of those.
Oh, okay. So I
think
wanna
I think it's what
choose-
does it say that?
Yeah, it's you have to pick a.
It's like you
Because when
pick
I
your
was
favorite
right, you
enemy.
pick- yeah.
Okay, it doesn't say that, but
Because I think it's what is
Okay.
it? What is the here? I'll look
Does
it
it
up.
say or and?
it says or.
Okay, so yeah, so it's one of those.
So you'd have to pick one or the other or the other or the other or the other.
Okay, so I guess I want to know if they are undead.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because they were all smoky and green and like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me
if that's
just
the case.
make sure. You can use your action and expend one ranger spell slot to focus your awareness on the region around you. You can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile. No, it says and undead,
Okay,
so it can be any of these.
sure.
What am I thinking?
I don't know.
It does say or on my character sheet, but
Oh, it says and right here. I don't really know what I'm gonna say you know that they are not undead. As a matter of fact, you know that they are not any different than their humanoid selves. They are not a different type of creature. They are empowered in some way.
okay.
That's feminism.
Well, that was my whole turn. I'm gonna tell Batty. I know that she doesn't. Well, she needs to make another dex saving throw. Oh, she failed.
Okay, so Batty just stays there. She's able to get back up, but she stays there.
She's all slippy.
Is that the end of your turn, Maywin?
Yep.
Alrighty. It's now Sydney's turn, who's going to look at Rosie and say, "All right, thanks." And she's just going to like start running and like slide on the ice, and she's going to run him right up here next to Chad. Chad from out of the sleet storm. Sydney literally comes like sliding out of the sleet storm and goes to stab the croc. Okay. That is going to hit. She does 10 points of damage on the first attack. Then nice. And 10 points of damage again. So a total of 20 points of damage to this croc as she comes out with her rapier and just slashes at it twice. Definitely hurting it. That's going to be the end of Sydney's turn. It's now Edmund's turn. Matt, you're going to be on deck. Thank you all for bearing with me as I control a lot of people. Edmund
Good.
is going
Dex save.
to roll a dex save.
Is he not affected by the storm? Or is he affected by the storm?
He is, but he succeeded on his dexterity saving throw. And he is going to... he's going to I never got rid of the second chat. What did he do this? Actually, I think he's going to do it to Morton. So Morton, he grabs you on the shoulder, and you feel yourself imbibed with magic as he casts Fly on both you and him. And so you now have a fly speed equal to your movement speed. Actually, no, fly speed of 60. So you feel yourself start to like hover off the ground as you now have a fly speed of 60. He is then going to fly over to here to just kind of get an angle on these guys. But that'll be the end of his turn. Actually, no, he's going to... I always forget that he can do this. Because I'm trying... he's going to use a... He's going to use 2 of his sorcery points. He literally never does this. To then cast a couple lightning bolts at
just a couple lightning bolts.
Broack, not like the actual. It's the cantrip firebolt, which is going to be lightning. Both of those are going to hit. Or is it still just one? Oh, it's just the... It's... Does 13 points of lightning damage to the barbarian, who is pretty pissed right now. He's getting really hurt. And that is going to be the end of... and that is going to be the end of Edmund's turn. Flint, you are up. Then we're going to be at the top of the turn order again. Whew!
All right, I'm a dragon. That's cool. I like that.
You are.
I'm going to fly so I don't fall to here.
Yep. And I still think even flying is in difficult terrain, but you have a lot of fly movement, so you're good to get here.
I do have 80 feet of flying.
Yeah, you don't have to make a dexterity saving throw, but it is still a storm around you, so it does affect flying. But yeah, you're easily able to get out of the storm and get there.
Half his
All right.
speed is double my regular water.
Me too.
I mean, me too. This is crazy for me. Okay, I have a lightning breath attack.
You sure do.
60-foot line, 5 feet wide. If I were to
you can get all 4 of them.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you can get all 4
Okay,
of them
well they need to make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so the 2 crocs first. Let's do them because they get -1s to... Yep, they both fail. And then let me do Celia. Celia fails, and Broack rolled a natural 1. All 4 fail.
Yes.
Okay, they all take 10d10 lightning damage.
Jeez.
Oh!
As a
Only
young
30
blue, as a young blue
All right.
dragon, it's 10d10.
As a young-
Polymorph me next time, Quinn. Polymorph me. I don't
Oh
give a
my
fuck.
god! I was worried. I was literally worried. I made this battle too hard for you all.
Well, I rolled terribly, but that's only 37. Still a lot, but
Yeah,
Only-
3 natural ones. At least we got them out of the way.
37.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, when the possibility is 100,
Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah, really let us
Imagine if you
down.
would've rolled a nat 20.
You said 37.
yeah.
Okay, so let me do this.
I hope that barbarian fucking burns to a
He
crisp.
doesn't, but he looks so hurt. It's crazy.
What about
Um,
old gal?
That bloodied her.
This Barbie is bloodied.
Coming into the room with a gaping wound. This Barbie is bloody.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you electrify these 4 villains, and they take the brunt of it, and it hurts them very badly.
Nice.
That is going to be your lightning breath. Do you have a bonus action? I don't think you do, but
I don't, but I can. Apparently, young blue dragon can speak common,
okay.
so I do say in common, "Fuck yeah, I'm so cool."
Fuck yeah, I'm so cool.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Nice.
Amazing. Good turn. Good turn. All right, at the top of your turn, Roak is going to go. He is
Bro.
going to.
Sabra.
Man. He's just going to attack Chad twice. He doesn't know what to do.
That's fair.
There's so much happening. And he needs to roll pretty good. Oh, but he did. That's a 16 and a natural 20, and 16 on the die. So it's a 24 on that one. So these are
Yikes!
all going to hit.
Yikes.
And okay. That's going to be... First one is 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the nat 20 is... Sorry. 23 points of slashing damage.
Whoa.
You're fine.
And that's the end of his turn. It's now Celia's turn.
No.
Okay, she's very angry. The druid is upset.
Oh, what's she gonna do? Throw a leaf at us? Probably, and they're gonna hurt.
Did he have... I guess it only would have mattered on the 16, but he did have advantage because I think I'm still prone. And grappled?
Oh, shit, you're right. Try it.
Honorable. Silly, but
They just-
honorable.
They just still
Okay.
go the same amount. Okay.
This is all the citizens outside now that they're at safety. They hear the music and just popping outside. Yeah, no, they pull out the drums. That's what they do. They pull out the drums. And they're just
Timpanies.
a bunch of timpanis. Huckshank is like, fuck, I should have gotten that.
Apologies.
For what?
I mean, I can go. You know, we both had 21. So I can go.
What's that?
I want to let everyone watching the stream know that my cat is being very cute right now.
In what way?
Come on, hurry up.
Cat stuff. Who?
Not you.
Oh.
My dog fell asleep on my
Simon!
foot.
Simon, hurry up and be cuter.
Work harder to be cuter.
Hoodie on my bed and he's like sprawled out his whole body.
Oh.
Oh, and now he's curling. Oh, he's got its peeked out.
She is going to
What's-
reach her hands out, and she
Uh-oh.
casts on herself and her companion. She is going to cast a 6th level Mass Cure Wounds.
You can't heal as an enemy.
That's not allowed.
how it works.
Only the good guys can heal.
And they all heal 26 points of damage.
Dude,
That's
come on.
silly.
That's fine.
Silliness. That's
Matt,
like when you
You
are
could have rolled higher.
fighting an enemy in like a video game, and if you like try to like detach and like stealth back, and they've healed all the way
Oh,
up
what-
again, and you're like,
What's that
"Damn
called?
it!"
Or no, there's one that
Fuckery?
there's one that like people thought was happening in Elden Ring, where the second you were like facing the Godskin
When you like
apostles.
disengage.
or you try to heal and they attack you. What's that? There's a term for it.
Dirty.
No. Like it's
Fuckery?
huh?
All right, that's going to be the end of her
Fuckery?
turn. Morton, you are up. Quinn, you're on deck.
I don't think she should be allowed to heal people.
Dexterity
You don't
saving throw,
like.
please.
I don't.
Oh wait, yeah, you have
agree with that.
you got flies cast on you. I literally did that.
I'm flying. I'm gonna fly. If I were, I'm gonna say it now before I do it and regret it. If I were to fly this 30 feet,
Yes.
and land behind her, would I have sneak attack?
Yes, because you have advantage on the attack from Sydney and Chad threatening her.
Great, yeah, I'm a.
But she's technically on top of the crocodile.
Well, she's about to be. I had no pun. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go right there and attack her with both Talona's rapier and my shadow blade because that's the only explanation as to how I had a second level spell used.
Okay.
So I'll roll for both real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm attacking. No, that doesn't matter. I'll attack with Talona's first. That's 21.
That'll hit.
21, and then my shadow blade is. What is my shadow blade? I guess it's the same. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't get a plus to anything. Oh, I get a +6 to spell attack. Hell yeah. That's 26.
Yep, both hit.
Yeah, so I'm going to do 1d8 plus 4. 1d8 plus 4. That is 9.
Just give me the grand total.
Okay. Well, this one does have a d8 of poison damage. The Talona's rapier does. Won't matter?
Nope.
Okay. So that's.
Take the full poison.
Got to pull out the calculator app again because I'm about to do the 5d6 here in a second. So that was 9 plus 2 plus 2d8. 2d8 from the Shadow Blade plus 7 plus, and now the 5d6 with the sneak attack. Come on. All 6s. Someone say all 6s besides me.
All 6s.
All
All
4s.
All 6s.
There was approximately 1 6, but 2 5s. So that is plus 6 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2. That is 40 points total of damage.
Woo! Nicely done. Yeah, you see that she's like focusing on this spell, doesn't even notice you come out of the sleet storm, like fly close to the ceiling and then land behind her, and just like she gets stabbed twice and she screeches in pain. And yeah, I mean she big hurt on her. She's looking bad.
Yeah, I am going to then. Why not? Can I fly just like straight up into the air to get, because I have mobile. She can't hit me as an opportunity
The
attack.
croc can though.
It's just a croc, dude.
Shut up. That's how I die.
Actually, no, the croc can't because it has Chad in its jaws.
Yes, that's I planned for that.
Chad Strong Jaw.
I planned for that. Yeah,
It's
I
not a game
fly
no more.
just for the sake
It's
of
points.
being able to like do the difference, so I'm not right behind her. I'm gonna do this,
Okay, gotcha.
but I am like above her currently.
Good.
Out of range.
That's the end of Morton's turn. Quinn, you are up. Chad, you're on deck.
How far in the air are you?
Me?
Yes.
How far do you think I should be?
How far did
I
you
don't-
go?
I mean, I would have gotten out
That's
of
not
her
how that
like
works, Evan.
I would have like gotten out of her range like 30. I would have used the rest of my movement 30 feet to get up into the as
Beautiful.
high above her as possible.
So then I will cast like kind of this back table, so it's 20-foot radius. It'll get the 2 crocodiles and the druid.
Okay.
But I'm gonna hold my action and I'm gonna like wave at the guards to like back up a little bit.
Okay. All right. But
no matter what the guards do, I'm going to do it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So can you roll a dexterity saving throw for me at the start of your turn?
Yes.
He is so Oh wait, no, hold on. She needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a 12.
I think she does.
I am convinced that she does.
Yeah, it's concentration. Okay, so this is
Good. Good.
Would she also have had to make one
Oh, she's
whenever
okay.
she got hit with a lightning attack?
Yep, yeah, she does. Okay, so she actually has a +6. The lightning one was a total of 37. You said, right?
Yeah.
So half of that is
18.
18. That's a
Nice math.
dirty 20, so she gets that one. Then the I'm gonna go ahead and give you. Ooh, I know you did 40. That was total.
Yes.
do
Do you
you-
want to know the specifics of?
No, do you remember just the 2 attacks by themselves? Do you remember that? If you if you don't, we can
9.
just do half and do 20/20.
It was 9 damage on the rapier, and it was 7 on the. I didn't move him. It was 7 on the shadow blade.
Okay, so and then the shadow. So, and then
Shadow blade was psychic, if that makes any difference.
yeah. So actually, that attack. Okay, so the first attack would probably be closer to like that with the d6s and stuff. That would have happened on the first attack. So what was the shadow blade's total damage? Just the shadow blade.
7.
Okay, so 7. So 33 halved is 16. She rolled an 11 plus 6 is 17, and then she rolled a 15 plus 6, 20. So she does save on all 3 of those. And then Quinn, you rolled a 12, so you fall prone. Do you just stand right back up?
Yeah, I'm not moving anywhere.
Just stay
I was
there.
just gonna
Okay,
stay
cool.
there.
And then you are holding your action. I am gonna go ahead and just, for the sake of ease, say that these guys back up. So what do you do on your action?
I cast my 5th level spell, Synaptic Static.
What the
They
fuck?
have to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
Wow, that never
I
Yeah.
should have beefed these guys up way more.
A creature with an intelligence of 2 or less can't be affected. I don't know what the crocodiles have.
Excuse me. They have an intelligence of 2. So
2 or less.
so
yeah.
they can't be
So
affected.
yeah,
But the other 2, I mean,
it would just be the druid then.
oh, you can't get Broac.
Not without getting like Chad or.
Okay.
somebody.
All right. Well, the druid gets a +0. I'll go ahead and roll it in the chat for fun.
It's an 18
you only
DC.
know trees.
Of course.
So they still take half of 8d6 damage.
Okay, that's not nothing. Especially since she got hurt by Morton.
Yeah,
Pretty
cure
bad.
wounds this year.
Not bad. I got 2 5s, so 5, 10, 14, 15, 19, 22. So 11 points of psychic damage.
Okay, 22 half to 11. Okay.
Yes, 22
Um,
after 11.
Yeah, she like grabs her head and starts to like scream. As she does, her hair kind of like flows behind her, and she's looking really rough. Like she looks back up and her eyes are like bloodshot from the psychic damage.
Good. Good.
And then I will. I shouldn't use unsettling words on her, but I will use Bardic Inspiration on May. As I'll start playing some of Batty's Badger Ballad.
Amazing.
Fatty's Badger Ballad.
Amazing. All right, Chad, you are up. Then the guards use their turns to back up, and then so Michael, you're on the deck.
So when I'm grappled, I don't have any disadvantage to attacks, correct?
Correct,
At least that's
yeah.
not what it's saying. Okay, great. And then would I get advantage on Barak with the dragon next to him?
No, because he would need to be flanking him more.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I would just say no. It's
That's
so
fine.
funny to imagine you in the crocodile's mouth, just reaching out at Bro.
I know that's.
I
was gonna
really
move,
feel
but
like
then
I should give you
hit, I'm
disadvantage on
grappled.
that, but. Oh wait, hold on though. It does say specifically with this, the target is restrained. Does restrained
Oh, I
have?
think restrained does give me disadvantage.
It might not though. Let me look.
Get out of here. What are you doing?
No, because that's like with
I think it always says restrained if you're grappled. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. You just have disadvantage on saving throws. Oh, the creature's attack
only
rolls.
on Dex.
The attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Damn.
So you will be at
Okay.
disadvantage.
Oh, I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're not
Okay.
just. Yeah, you're not just grappled. It's on the giant. You can look it up. It's on the giant croc thing. It says
Okay.
until this grapple
Yeah.
ends, the target is restrained.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. If I'm literally.
I mean,
in its
exactly.
mouth.
Like I was like,
I
this,
was
there's no
confused. I was like,
way.
no
There's
disadvantage.
no
So I'm just
way.
like swinging
Yeah,
out.
so
of
you're
his
at
mouth.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay. Well then. I'm going to not use this move to heal, but use spare time to move
Ooh.
and magically teleport myself back to where I was
Yep.
a turn ago.
So you see around Chad, this like bubble forms where time itself starts to reverse. Literally, the crocodile's mouth like opens up, and Chad, truly as if someone pressed rewind on just Chad, you see Chad go throughout his motions again. You see him like do the 3 strikes on Broak, and then like move back to where he was in the sleet storm.
And the storm's still happening, or did that go away?
It is, so you will need to do a dexterity saving
Okay.
throw.
Oh, and I don't think I did any Constitution saves for haste. I got attacked many a times.
You did. And I'm trying to remember specific damage
Wrote down
amounts.
some of them. The last 2 hits were 12 damage, then 23 because it was a crit. The first damage I took, I remember, was 12, and then
okay.
there's
The roll Constitution.
23 damage in there as well because I'm very low on health.
Yeah, roll 2 Constitution saving throws and tell me what they both are.
You are inspired.
Dirty
You are inspired.
20.
Yep, you're good.
Trying to decide if I want to use inspiration because that would be a 13.
13
You
would still
failed
be,
to keep
13,
it.
13 would still be
It
good.
still would? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was with the damage. but
And then
okay,
just
great.
roll 1 more.
Okay. A dirty 20 again.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
you're good.
Great.
So
and
then roll. So
I
then
need,
starting your turn, roll dexterity saving throw.
which I have advantage with haste.
Yep.
Which that was an 18 on the die.
Yep. So
first-
you're good
first
on
roll.
that.
Okay.
So you've used your bonus action. You've used your and now you're about to use your movement. So you have
Mhm.
still both your regular action and hasted action.
Cool. So I'm gonna use my double movement speed to easily get to there.
Okay. Yep.
So I have. Sydney's not on Borak, so I
No,
wouldn't
she's
have
not.
advantage. Oh well. Okay, wait. I was here. I mean, because of the crocodile, I can't really get to Borak
Unless you're right in front of him.
and have like any flanking on him.
No,
Because I couldn't move here.
Yeah, because I said that he's below the croc, so you can't go on the
Right.
other side of the croc.
Okay, then I'll just fully come around so I'm not in his range right now
Okay.
and just attack the croc. But I also try to use my bonus action. Can I use a bonus action and just expend an action to still do it, or is that not?
No, you can't.
Okay. I can't heal with that. I'm trying to see if I can heal and attack, but I don't think I can.
If you have a healing potion, I'll allow you to do that as a motive. Or as an action, since it...
Okay, then I'm gonna just go ahead since I have at least an extra and I'm low on health. I'm gonna use potion of healing, just a normal one, 2d4 plus 2. Oh god. So that's 9 points.
Okay, that's not
Back
nothing.
to me.
And then you've got
And
your
then-
regular action left. For your hit attack.
Yeah. Has this crack been the one that's been getting hit?
They've both been hit, but they got healed a good amount.
Oh, I forgot they got healed.
But you would have advantage on this one with Sydney.
I'm gonna also then use my action surge to just beat the shit out of this croc.
All right, so 4 attacks on the croc.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll all 4
Nice.
attacks.
That's a nat 20, the first one.
Nice.
Yeah.
JMO rolls more nat 20s than anybody in the party.
Oh,
I'm not
that
gonna
one's
lie, it's some bullshit.
bad. I think that's a 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Okay, second one misses. Third one is a 20 something. It was a 16 on the die.
Yep.
And then fourth one is a 15.
Yep, 15 will hit.
Okay, great.
And
So
go
3
ahead,
hit.
even with the nat 20, go ahead and roll damage for all of them.
Okay. Wow. All right, not 20. So that's automatically that and that.
Higher the level, the more math.
I know. And then it's
Michael, you're on deck. Rosie, you're in the hall.
that with
My
modifiers.
favorite.
And
He was
then
going to cast Fly
extra
on you, but
one.
just don't like him enough.
That's fair.
I rolled 2 1s on some damage. That's dumb. Okay, and then other damage is this again. Eh.
Appreciate you all having patience. I know it's high level combat, takes a while.
I love it.
I love it.
I don't care. I love it.
This is why they have like monsters like dragons and shit. So it's just like one turn and then everybody else, and then one turn and then everybody else.
Okay, total of 52 points of damage.
Ooh! I mean,
Good.
I'm just gonna just say it. He had 57. So literally,
Those 2 1s that I
know.
rolled.
So you go ham on this croc, and he looks really hurt. Gashes bleeding profusely on him, but he is still standing barely. And so that is the end of Chad's turn. The guards use their turns to back up. Achilles, you are up. Rose, you're on deck.
Awesome. Is there any way, and if not, I totally understand, that I could just kind of slide under this dragon that's right in front of me?
Yeah,
to
for sure.
Try and get there.
It's a
Awesome.
huge creature.
Nice. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. Does that give me advantage on Barb?
Not the barbarian, because the crocodile's above him, and so
Cool.
Chad isn't really threatening the barbarian.
But I would on the crocodile then.
But you would on the croc. Sure. And then you would have advantage on. Well, no, because Chad would have to move closer. But
Okay. Trying to figure out. Yeah, I'll just do my main sword attack on the bard.
okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Roll for damage. He's looking pretty hurt too. Oh wait, no, he got healed. I forgot about that. Sorry, never mind.
Well,
No, you didn't forget about you never
Yeah.
healing doesn't affect barbarians.
He was at 10, but then she healed him up to a 46.
fuck. That's gonna be
She'll
10
be dead
psychic damage.
All right, takes the full brunt of that.
And then I'll make my bonus action to attack with my free hand.
Oh,
17.
17 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay, that's a d4, which is these dice are so pretty I can never read them. That's just gonna be 6 psychic damage.
Okay.
Plus, I think it's with advantage. I would get sneak attack on him, right?
You don't have advantage on him.
Not on the croc. I think I said I had advantage.
Oh,
on
the second
croc.
one was on the croc?
Yeah.
My bad. You slay the croc. You reach above Broak with your bonus action, and you just stab up into the mouth of this creature, piercing its brain up above, and the croc falls. And actually, I'm going to make Broak do a dexterity saving throw, which he will have advantage on. Yeah, he succeeds. He kind of moves out of the way of the falling croc, so he doesn't fall prone, but Broak is
That's
still
a
standing
crock of
there.
crap.
Cool. I think I'm actually just gonna chill there.
Okay,
So-
perfect. Give Chad advantage on the next attack.
Yep.
All right, Rosie, you are up. Then the Crocs, then Maywin.
Well, I'm still.
Yeah,
I'm
Dex.
up
I'm
again.
gonna need a Dex save, unfortunately.
I don't want to move though.
Okay, well, yeah, you'll be
I
able
got a
to.
15.
15 fails, so you fall prone, but then you can stand back up and do your turn.
Okay, I'm not trying to move again.
Exactly. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I wanna
Everyone's just like.
Nobody's helping me.
Just a little old lady
I'm an old
falling.
lady
on ice.
falling.
Yeah, you're muscular now, though.
You are
It's
Jack.
true.
Yeah.
Light
But
bead, life alert.
I still have my staff, which is just a human-sized cane.
That's true. Yeah.
So I will use that to point at both druid lady and barbarian man, and cast hold person at a 4th level on both of them.
Nice. What saving throw is that?
That is a wisdom.
Okay, so
They have to.
for the druid, here I'll roll these in the chat. Druid gets a +8 to this. That is a 19.
So he.
The druid succeeds, and then Broak gets a +0 to this. And gets a natural 1. So Broak just seizes and right in front of you, Achilles, and like you can see the anger fuming, but he freezes. And then you see Celia on top of the croc. It starts to take over her, but she like screams again, and her hair flies as she does, and she shakes it off.
Cool. So yeah, he's paralyzed for his turn.
Yeah.
and
So
then
attacks
at
against
the
him will
end
have
of his turn.
advantage.
Yeah.
Just in general. Amazing. So that's the end of Rosie's turn. Now the one croc who's alive is going to attack Sydney. Hits with the bite attack, doing 19 points of piercing damage. And then Sydney is in the mouth of the croc.
Oh no.
And then the croc is going to use its tail attack, which has a reach of 10 feet, and swing it over at you, Chad.
Is
That's fair.
mouth difficult terrain?
What? Is the croc's mouth difficult terrain? Oh, wait. Freedom of movement. What does freedom of movement say? Does it say something? Anything
She
about
can't
grappled?
Be restrained or paralyzed.
She can't be restrained. Okay, so she gets bit by this creature, but then she's able to like wriggle in between the teeth and come out, and she's not grappled.
Hell yeah.
But it is still going to swing its tail over at you, Chad.
Okay.
And deal, or do a, it is 23 to hit.
Dang it. Yeah.
And then it is going to do, and you need to make a strength saving throw. Ugh, rolled really low on the damage, 12 points of bludgeoning damage. But I
That
do
was
need
really low.
but I do need a strength saving throw.
16.
16 just succeeds, so you're not knocked prone, but you do take the 12 points of bludgeoning damage. That's the end of the croc's turn.
Jet's looking really hurt, guys.
Maywin, you
Just so
are up.
everybody knows.
Okay, since I already succeeded a dex save once, I don't have to do it again, right?
No, that's on your turns. At the start of your turn, if you start,
So I
it,
have to
you
do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Freaking! Oh, I get to reroll now ones. Oh, thank God. As an 8, so 13.
13 fails.
God damn it.
Oh wait, how much damage did you
You're
do?
inspired.
Wait.
You're inspired.
Quinn, how much damage did you do to her? She
She
didn't roll a-
2 halves, so 11.
She did not roll a Constitution saving throw after you.
Oh, I need to do the same.
She does get a +6 to this, but I'll roll it in the chat. Yeah.
I'm not
Okay, but
hasted.
with
I got
my-
a nat 1 on my concentration.
All right, so Chad,
or concentration.
Chad,
so-
your haste falls away, and you gain a point of exhaustion,
Oh no.
which it does say in the haste spell.
Yeah, it sure does.
But that's only ability checks, so your attacks or saving throws aren't affected right now. And then Maywin, so yeah, you fall prone. I apologize.
I did get 17 with my inspiration.
17 succeeds, so you're good.
Great.
This ape is sliding around.
Nice.
I'm gonna this has been so pointless. I'm gonna use a bonus action to drop wild shape because it's stupid that I have wild shape right now.
It's an 8. Whoa.
Like as I catch my balance, I'm back as myself.
Amazing.
We've just been watching Donkey Kong try to stand up for so long.
Actually,
It's that King
I would
Kong
like
scene where he's on
to.
the. Yeah,
I'm gonna do my movement as an ape first, since ape has more movement.
Okay, yeah.
So I am gonna move. This would be 10, 20, and then 30 right here
Okay.
as an ape, and then I'll drop my whale shape.
All right.
And I'm gonna shoot 2 arrows at the druid lady.
All righty. Roll for
Druid be
attack.
druid.
DVD.
DVD. Except I'm also a ranger, so take that.
Digital
That's
video
gonna be
disc.
a 22 to hit on the first arrow.
Hits. Roll damage for the first arrow.
9 points of
She
piercing
had
damage.
9 points of damage.
Yes.
So the arrow
Hey.
flies through the air above the croc. She turns and looks at you. You see her eyes go wide just as the arrow pierces her chest, and she opens her jaw as it goes slack, and she falls and slides off the back of the croc and lands on the ground.
All right, well then I guess we'll take my second arrow attack at the crocodile she was riding.
Yep.
With a 23 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
And 13 points of piercing damage. God, I should have been doing this the whole time. Why the fuck was I an 8?
Because you wanted to have fun. That croc is still looking pretty beefy, but he's definitely hurt.
Okay. And then, Batty needs to make her dex save.
Yeah.
She rolled a 15.
Fails. Oh, but well, that would have started during your turn, so Sleep Storm technically still
She
would have been
technically
up,
goes
so.
right. I tell her what to do on my turn, and she goes after my turn. Technically.
Okay, so yeah, I'll say the Sleet Storm fades away. All of you are able to very clearly see what's going on. The ice kind of starts to melt. So Batty can just have her regular turn, whatever you want her to do.
God, I don't want her to die. Are these blue dots over here still like civilians?
Oh no, they would have left on their turn. Sorry.
They would have left. Okay, no, that's okay.
They're gone.
It's life.
I'm just gonna tell Batty to stay with Quinn.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, that is the end of Maywin's turn. It's now Sydney, who is just going to attack this croc twice. One misses, one hits. She does another 10 points of damage to this croc. Looks over at you, Maywin, and gives you a "Grr!" after shooting the druid. That's the end of Sydney's turn. It's now Edmund's turn. Edmund going to fly. He's right above the croc. He's going to cast the actual spell, Lightning Bolt, right down at the croc as he gathers electricity from the air around him and shoots it down. The croc needs to make a dexterity saving throw, which it fails. So Edmund needs to. The croc takes. And with that, Edmund flying over the croc pushes his hands down, lightning arcs between his fingers and slams into the croc, frying the croc, and the croc falls dead. That is the end of Edmund's turn. He's just going to keep floating there. Dragon Flint, you're up.
I look to Edmund and I say, I can do that too.
Okay.
I actually have to roll a d6.
Yeah, you have to roll to see if it recharges. Yeah.
It does.
Nice.
Amazing. Are you going to do it again?
I'm gonna
Both
fly
Morton,
right above.
both Morton and Edmund are in the air, so you can do it.
Oh,
Right at
cool.
the barbarian.
Yeah, I'll do it. Barbarian needs to make a DC 16 dexterity
He
saving throw.
can't because he's paralyzed.
Oh
he's failed.
shit!
Automatically fails.
Automatically fails.
Okay.
Roll damage. Nicely done,
Oh,
Rosie.
there we go. 65.
Hot damn.
Nice.
The barbarian practically disintegrates. There's this flash of blue light and a loud thunderous noise as and then as it fades away, you literally cartoon style see this barbarian just like now blackened, charred skin, still held by Rosie's spell, but dead in the thralls of this spell. And with that, combat is over.
Killed it, guys.
So you
I
all
almost died, but it's okay.
So you all have a moment of reprieve and catching your breath as this occurs. Maywin, you see that Celia is still breathing. She's like, I mean, she's dying. She doesn't have long for this world. And she's like, she looks over at you. Keep coming. She will have hearts. She has to scorch all of Tayaroth to do it.
Ryan, right before she dies, just walk up to her and tear the arrow out of her chest.
And as you do, that is the final blow that kills her as you rip it out and she. And Chad and Morton both have a passive perception above 20, right?
Yeah.
Chad, you do too?
No. I have passive insight, but not perception.
Okay, so just Morton. So Morton, you see both from Broak and Celia, you see roll an Arcana check for me.
All right. Ha! Now I get a nat 20.
With a nat 20, I will say you see, like, you know how you're looking at hot pavement and the distortion of reality that happens of it from the evaporation. You see like that effect, and yet it has this like deep blue purplish tint to it that rises above both Broak and Celia, but instead of just continuously, you see it rise above them and then kind of gather, and then it heads out of this, like it just like keeps going, this energy, and it heads out of the ballroom in a southerly direction. And with a nat 20 Arcana check, I will say you see like what you can from Celia, like her veins that were like protruding and dark, they kind of go back to normal, and it seems like whatever magic was empowering them and giving them this like extra beefy abilities, it has left them and is returning to something. That's what I'll say you get on a nat 20.
Just for fun, this might do nothing.
Okay.
I still have Wolfram Sending Stone. Can I yeet it into the magic just to see if it like holds the stone in place?
Sure, but it just like flies through.
I was playing the long game to try and locate object to see where it went.
I get it.
But I know that it's like it is heading in the southern direction.
You know, it's a southern direction. Yeah, you know, it's towards the south. You don't know where specifically, but with a nat 20 Arcana check, you definitely know that it's whatever was empowering them, and it's returning to its source. That was right. And so the rest of you are here, and everything is good. The civilians have been moved. Rosie?
They just informationally.
Yeah.
The person who wants the hearts is Mattia, right? They were working for Mattia.
That's who you assume they are speaking of. Yes,
okay.
For sure. You have a pretty healthy assumption that that's who they're talking. Because that is who was looking for them earlier.
Or Sendrak,
Yeah.
Okay. Rosie will. Oh, how's everybody doing? Do we need healing?
Edmund immediately flies down to Chad. Rosie, Chad's looking very hurt.
I run over there with a potion of healing, and just give it right to Chad.
That's cool.
I mean, I could use more. I have 8 hit points left.
Yeah, mine's not gonna do a lot.
Take your fuckboys, Phil, and see what happens.
Hey, I am lying on the ground. Okay.
Don't worry, I helped you so much. You got 5 hit points from me.
Wow, thanks so much.
Hey, that's 13.
That's
I'll
13?
go over.
No. I mean, you now have 13 because I gave you
I was like, wait, you said 5 though.
I'll go over and cast a 3rd level cure wounds on chat. What?
Nothing.
It's cool. I didn't want to do anything.
I thought we were all gonna heal Chad. Oh, never mind.
No, you can't.
Chad's really
It's
hurt. I thought
totally
more than one
fine.
person might be a good idea.
Well, I have mass healing wounds, so
Okay, then do
mass
that.
healing words. So I wanted to just
Do that.
see who all needed.
I wasn't
it,
hurt.
but-
I wasn't touched. That was pretty easy.
Like, was I the only one
Yeah, I
hit?
wasn't touched either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were the only one.
I literally think
I've
that
never
Chad
been
was the
farther
only
away from death.
I think
Yeah.
that Chad was the only one who was attacked.
Objectively, the
You're
most
dragging for
important
an hour.
person.
Oh, I guess Sydney could use a little bit of healing.
Could have given fucking Sydney the 5
Wait.
healing potion. God.
I didn't
What
think
it-
on such a thing. I just wanted to do it, and then everybody.
No, it's just.
Sydney
It
will
was
sleep
very
it off.
Morton of Evan to do that.
2d4.
Always here to help.
I'm gonna just go over to Chad, and do 4th level cure wounds.
Who?
Well, should we clean this up and continue the party, or what do we?
Yeah.
Get 16,
No, no,
and,
I don't
no.
want to ruin the night.
20
No.
points of healing.
20, thank you.
The
Party
night is
barely started.
Yeah.
the night is effectively ruined. Someone got eaten. I don't think anybody wants to be.
Hey, that's the sign of a good night.
No, it's not. No, objectively, it's not. I'm sorry. Like normally, I'm with you, but this is pretty serious.
Are you normally with him?
Do you think that the other Slayer 6 are really gonna come after us? Do you
Well,
think
what-
they're all green and pulsy like that?
Well,
Yeah.
that magical energy seems to be some form of control or just
Well,
a.
she just said right before she died, she said she will get the hearts. Who's she?
Probably that
Probably-
dragon lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sindrak.
2 dragons.
Should we ask her what she meant?
She's dead.
Should we ask her what she meant?
Can you speak? Can you speak with them?
Yeah.
Can you speak with the dead? Yeah, I think that'd be
Yeah,
great.
let's talk
while
to
this
her.
is-
More
That'd be really
information.
useful, right?
while this is
Thank you.
happening,
Healing.
What?
Edmund kind of like looks over at you, Achilles, and you know who Edmund is. Edmund is Chad's boyfriend and has been with him these past few weeks as his confidant. And he looks at you and he says, "Oh, right. So probably didn't know this, but so there's a dragon lady. There was a lady that kind of we were working with for a little bit, but then it turned out she was a dragon and she wants these like primordial hearts. There's a lot to get you up on."
No, that sounds like really straightforward. I think I got it.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, there you go. As
That was an attempt. I was being funny. I actually am very confused, and I feel like I might vomit.
Oh, well, I really believe. Yeah. And Edmund just starts like kind of stuttering, and then you get a tap on the shoulder, and you turn around and you see
It's a dragon.
Your,
You see a dragon.
your
It's
second in
split.
command, one of the sergeants from the King's Guard. He says, "Sir, all of the civilians have been well taken care of, and we only suffered the one loss of Daniel."
Very good. Please, we will draft a letter of condolence to Nathaniel's family and sign it, and then send it to his family. That is what we will do.
At once, sir. And he makes his way back to the rest of the group.
Stressful.
If you don't mind me asking, what is your name, Captain?
Oh, hello. I am Achilles Oleander. Sir.
I look over
Appreciate
at
your
Chad.
help, Achilles. You can leave now whenever.
Okay.
When? No, Achilles,
I look
you
at
don't have
Chad.
to leave.
How long has he been in, like, charge and in the
Like,
military?
been like captain?
Yeah.
Since you took over, Your Majesty. Just a
Yeah,
couple of
thank you.
things.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just the last couple weeks since I've been king.
So how
Right,
long
that's-
have you been serving the kingdom in general, like as
Oh,
in this capacity in a leader's position? Because you just said you were about to barf.
oh well. So as I have led nobly and bravely for about 2 weeks now, but I have been in the army under the previous His Majesty the King for about 3-4 years before that. So,
Have you ever seen combat?
yes. This giant alligators and a lot of people falling on ice, and this dragon that was new. I just
that's
I,
me.
Falling on ice.
yes, hi. Things can just things can get overwhelming sometimes, but I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
I've got
Morton,
it.
why
You
are you
certainly don't lack
interrogating my
confidence.
captain right now?
Oh no, it's just nuts that after that, it seems to me that he's like frightened of combat.
I can say
No.
with a lot of confidence, Morton, that Achilles is very capable.
Yeah.
When it's happening,
There's-
I'm fine. I'm good when it's happening. I'm very efficient, and I have good time management skills, and I can multitask. I just afterwards, the reality sort of sets in about people dying,
course.
and it just
Yeah, I mean, we just lost one of the guard. Cut him some slack. Nathaniel's dead.
You made
Yeah, I'll go over and like have a moment with the body of like.
yeah.
Do you have any
Place his
quiche on him?
sword on his. He doesn't
Do you have any quiche on his
Search the
ass
body for quiche.
I would like a
Still fresh.
tomato feta.
A quiche check? Can I make a quiche check?
As this
At least an
conversation
omelet.
as this conversation is happening, Rosie, you approach the body of Celia.
Yeah,
Eat her.
and I'll
Stab, stab.
take
Eat
a
her.
deep breath and let me
Double
make
tap.
sure. Double tap.
Listen, Morton's all about that double tap.
Oh, come on, Morton.
Ah, gross.
When he
Come
no,
Okay, cool.
I'm talking about when he
Yeah.
stabbed Quiz.
I'll
Gross, Morton.
I'll
With a
stand
penis.
over her body, take a deep breath, and put my hand on her chest, where the wound is.
It still feels damp.
Yeah.
Gross.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Speak with dead.
As you
Crazy.
do that, you feel divine magic pulsate from your holy symbol through your arm into the chest of this deceased druid. Her eyes open, immediately already clouded with like a white, and her jaw kind of goes slack and moves a little bit, and she just stands up. She doesn't stand up, she
Hello.
sits up.
Oh, hi. I'm never gonna be able to unsee the scene from
Yeah.
the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And my first question will be, who was controlling you?
I was controlling.
Mm.
Where is the rest of the Slayer 6?
Uh-oh, wasn't prepared to give us the answer.
No, I'm very prepared.
Zone of truth.
I'm looking up.
and-
I'm looking up. Speak with Dead.
Do you want me to read it to you out loud?
No. I got it. Because I'm pretty sure they're not compelled to answer you.
It just says the corpse only knows what they knew in life, including the languages. The corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or if it recognizes you as an enemy.
Yeah.
Well.
I mean, we put her out of her misery. That's pretty nice.
I will say what she says when you say, "Where is the rest of the Slayer 6?" She'll say,
Ugh, God, that's so fucking dramatic.
Did Sindrak find her lover? Undrak?
"Not yet. 2 stones. The third on the
Oh.
The
How many
2,
stones are there?
4.
4." So it sounds
got
like
time.
she has 2. They're looking for another one, and you have the 4th.
Oh, okay. That's bad. It's a little chaotic.
3 questions.
Really only needed those.
I mean, ask about the energy that was in their bodies.
I did.
Yeah, what made them more
What was the
powerful?
controlling you?
Well, no, ask what if it
Oh, I
wasn't
see.
controlling. Ask what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, hi, it's me again. What was the energy, the green energy pulsing out of your body?
Syndrax skin.
Mm.
Oh, a bunch of thoughts in their veins.
I'll look around to the party.
Anybody else have anything?
Who was the most attractive member of A Little Help?
Oh Christ!
That's just off the top of my head.
Of course.
Current member, like now,
No,
what we look like now.
Let's think
No,
about this
no.
first before we do something fun for us. Like, is there anything that we need?
We
to
could
know?
ask.
Perhaps where
Yeah.
it was going?
Boring. Where the fourth
Yes.
Well,
heart
I don't
is?
know.
Might not tell us.
Well, I guess. Do we know what all of the hearts are
Can
besides
ask if
the
they
ruby?
know.
We had the ruby,
There's the ruby.
there's a ruby, a sapphire. Hang on. The ruby we have, the emerald was in the desert, the sapphire was near the abyssal eye, and the diamond was near the world spine.
So which ones do they have?
Which
We don't know. Oh.
should I ask?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I would either say that or if we had a direction more than just south
Oh.
where Morton saw the energy that we could
I
start heading
never
to.
said that.
I
did.
assumed
for
you
sure.
did.
I for sure did. I for
Do you
sure
ask?
did.
Do you ask what stones they have?
I'm gonna say, what? You have 2 stones. We have 1. Which one are you looking for?
I bet it's the emerald.
He would touch. Don't.
She would say.
Don't jinx it.
I bet Quinn's the most attractive.
She would say.
Shut
Oh,
Quinn.
I
she's into
hope
dragons.
can swim.
Okay, so obviously the desert.
And then she
Obviously, the
I imagine
abyssal
she just, like,
She literally just like flops.
ah.
I kick the body just for fun.
So probably the
Just
abyssal
for fun,
eye.
kick a dead body.
I would say the abyssal eye because the world spine is north and that's mountainous.
And you also know, just to
And-
remind you, I know it's been a long time. When you last left the Slayer 6, they headed north, to the
So they
in
went
the
to
direction of
probably
the
the
world
world
spine.
spine.
And Matt specifically knows that recently people he sent looking for the emerald are not alive or not been heard of, at least. And so you definitely think about that, Matt, in your dragon form as you hear this. You definitely think like, oh
One of
crap,
these.
they probably do have the emerald, and they're probably whatever happened with.
Is there any I know I'm doing a lot of like stuff.
You're good.
Good, please.
You didn't get to do a lot in battle. So.
I mean, to be fair, I did. The whole person came in.
That was clutch. That was super.
That
clutch.
is true.
The is there any leftover of either? Well, I guess Crispy is gone, but on her body specifically, we burnt that guy.
Yeah.
But if I can
Crispy.
see it, if not, but is there? Can I do an investigation to see if there's
Search
any
the
like
bodies.
remnants of their of like that green energy, or like did it dissipate once they were?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
I would love
Okay.
to assist with that.
Okay,
if
roll it.
Can I
possible.
search the bodies for items? And gold.
Yes. I won't even make you roll for those. I don't know why people make
You said you're
roll for stuff
assisting
like
me,
that.
Evan.
Yes.
Thank God, because that was a nat one. And that was a 13.
Okay, so this is what I'll say you find. So Quinn, you first. You find that
Oh my God.
Broak has a +1 great axe. That's what his weapon is. And like many other barbarians before him, literally has nothing else on him. And the druid, she has a coin pouch with 100 gold.
What do you need that for?
She she also has a component pouch for her druid spells. And lastly, she has go ahead and roll a history.
It's gonna be not too bad. 22.
You notice that some of the coins that she has are marked from. They were specifically minted, and they can be used anywhere, but they were specifically minted in the city of Fishar, southern village city. Right at the very here, I'll show everybody the map. So
go to another hostile city.
You see that they are from the city of Fishar, which is towards the ocean in the bottom near the Wanla Isles, where you definitely know some stuff's been going on, and towards a little. So you notice with that, and then Rosie, you don't catch any remnants of the green energy, but what you do find on both of them is a medallion that is like, it definitely looks as if it did hold magic and no longer does, and it has the symbol of Undrak, who is her husband.
God, so dramatic, these people.
Okay.
And with I'm gonna. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'll allow this. So with a 13, but the fact that Evan, who just got a nat 20 on that Arcana check, assisted you on it. What I will say is, you like kind of like, whether he's looking over your shoulder or you point it out to Morton, whatever. When Morton, you look at that, not only do you know that those medallions were the medallions that were holding the magic that will all be released, but inside each one, you didn't notice this with the 13. Inside each one is a blue scale, a blue dragon scale, which lets you know that like the magic that was powering this was like from Sindrak herself, and it was most likely returning to.
Okay.
Would I happen to know if there's any not the specific magic that's in that we saw go away, but is there any magical something in the dragon scales that?
No, they like look like crispy and like used, like burnt. Like they look like the magic that was in them has been used in this.
Well, you know, I'm gonna powder those up and put them in my alchemical pouch.
Okay, of course.
To use them for something.
And as all of you kind of like continue to look around, check in on everybody, the Chancellor comes back in and looks at all of you. And as we get into that conversation, that's where we're going to take a bio break. So big combat session. Thank you all for bearing with me. I know that was mentally taxing, but we will be right back. So stay tuned, but stand up, stretch, get some water, but don't go anywhere because we will be right back.
Hell yeah.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Charmed Persons. Let's just jump right back in. The Chancellor has come in, seeing the death and destruction that has happened in front of him, and he says, of course, once again, the great city of Bayhoth is in debt to a little help in their work, please. And he starts, and you see like other people are like walking in, and an applause does break out. I mean, you just saved a lot of people's lives.
I look
set down my
over
hat.
for...
You, Quinn, asking for money is literally what I was about to say.
I set down my hat. Oh no, please, please! I do put out my hat.
God, of course you do.
Oh
I walk up very casually.
Hold on, I have to satiate Eric's greed.
Of course.
Just give me a
You're
second.
gonna let people are gonna. Oh no!
Of course they are. Dude. I'm not even gonna make him roll fucking persuasion. He can't roll below a fucking 45.
That's right. That's right. I constantly forget that.
You get 280 gold, you ass. These are really rich people, and they just throw money at you.
Oh, please, please, too nice, too nice.
How much do we get, Quinn?
What do you need?
Well, I've got
How much do I get, Quinn?
collection for the homestead.
You get 140 gold.
Fucker.
What did you say, Rosie?
What?
I
Fair,
just said
fine.
I have a hearty little collection going for the homestead.
Oh, I love that. I'll
You
give
Yeah,
you
what do you need?
20 gold to
140
that.
gold.
Fix up whatever you need. I'm sure I have enough.
Thank you.
As as this happens, like
Yes.
this entire horrible interaction that Morton is livid about in general, Morton walks up to Madame Tyceroy, and on the way, like if can there be 2 wine glasses that have some wine left in them, like on a table as he passes?
Of course.
Yeah, grabs both of them, swaps, and goes, and like without skipping a beat, like hands one to Madame Tyceroy. So sorry, rudely interrupted.
Oh, thank you. I could. And she chugs what's in this glass. Kind of wipes it away from her mouth.
I do that thing when I see that happen and go and just like look for another.
Well, well done. You, of course, lived up to your name, Morton. That was quite a battle.
Yes, indeed. Are you all right? I mean, the wine certainly will help.
Yes, it did. I appreciate it very much. If you'll excuse me, I must check on my king. And
yes, right
yeah,
and she brushes past you, approaching the king. Like Achilles, you might. I mean, you can decide for yourself, but I feel like there's a potential that you might still just be a tiny bit jumpy as all this is happening, and so you kind of start just a little bit, not much that maybe even anybody notices. But you turn to see Madame Tyceroy, who you are well aware of. Madame Tyceroy is one of the council members in the Kingdom of Tayaroth, and she has been, I would say, even to your character, Achilles, not as much as to Chad in the past 3 weeks because they just worked a lot more. But every time you've talked to Madame Tyceroy, every time you've interacted with her, nothing but a very supportive maternal figure. And so, it is kind of a calming presence as she walks up. She looks at you, she does nod and smile at you, but then she turns her attention to Chad, and she says, Chadwick, my king, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Are you all right?
Yes, no, I was
hurt?
escorted right away. So sorry to hear about Nathaniel, and she look at you. Lose one under one's leadership is... It's a nightmare come true. I do apologize.
Just nod.
Achilles fought very bravely and very well.
Oh, right, you should have
Fight
seen
the
him.
asset through the fight.
He snuck right up. Really did some horrible damage.
I didn't even know he was here, honestly,
about
for
me.
a
We
little
really
bit.
don't need to have the focus of this conversation be on me.
Madame Tyceroy lightly chuckles, putting a hand on your shoulder, and she says, "Always man of duty, Achilles. My king, obviously, please ensure your friends are all right and everything, but there is some discussion that we should have."
Of course.
I will gather.
Sorry,
go ahead.
No, her finish her thought.
She will say, "I will gather those who are here from Tayaroth and send a servant to fetch you once we have found a space."
Excellent. And he'll put a hand on her shoulder and then have like a pause and then like pull her in for a hug, just like that she's okay.
She
and then send her out anyway.
Definitely a maternal woman, but still like taken off guard, and then gives in to the embrace. Says, and then as she pulls away, she kind of like dusts off your shoulders and like makes sure you're like looking good. She says, "Her king has to be presentable." I will soon. She looks to you, Achilles. Not leave his side. And then she heads out. As she does, she passes by you, Morton, and she stops. And she says, "I hope you do not mind, but I do have to continue my conversation. Do my duty to my king. But perhaps this is not the last time we can have a conversation."
Certainly not, and there are only so many world events that can keep us apart for a little bit longer, right?
Stop it. She turns and she walks away.
I definitely do a little like wink at that before she turns around and sees it.
Okay.
Or before she turns around and leaves, I should say.
Watch that with a scowl on my face.
All right, yeah, for sure.
Hey, Quinn, how long am I a dragon for?
You got about 40 more minutes.
All right. Iggy.
Don't.
Oh, God.
Keep on concentrating on it, but try not to think about it.
Speaking of Iggy, she comes running into the room. Flint! Oh, where's...
Right.
Oh!
I'm posing. I got my
Did that dragon eat Flint?
Hey, No,
Back,
guess
you
what,
beast!
babe?
Shale!
I am the dragon.
Not a
Hey.
beast.
Shall get him.
Flint, is that you?
That's that's me.
Oh.
You want to come ride me?
Oh.
Oh,
God damn.
oh.
I'm just glad to see
Rosie
you.
does that.
Yeah, Shale literally puts his head in his hand. Dad.
This is the last time I cast polymorph.
Iggy comes running up to you. You like lean your dragon head down. She like puts her hands on the other side of your dragon and just gives you a big smooch. I'm so glad to see that you're okay, my love. And then she goes up and she climbs on your back.
All right, I try to leave the building.
You go to where the double doors
Can I
are.
even-
They are not big enough for you to fit through. You can push yourself through if
Yeah.
you want.
No. Hey, everyone, we just got engaged, so and this is kind of a whirlwind events for our engagement, and I guess
I
what?
could drop it and then cast it again outside if you like really want, Flint.
I don't want to impose.
May I just offer something real quick, just about this dragon situation? Maybe not a good idea to go outside as a blue dragon when one of
I also
them...
have a feeling I can't make you a dragon ever again.
Listen, I better make the most of this.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I have a feeling
Evan,
I think
stop
I read the
it.
spell wrong.
I mean, Thorn does make a good point with Sindrak being a blue dragon, and that's kind of the last person that destroyed, I think, this exact
The Chancellor,
area.
the Chancellor kind of speaks up in this moment. He is truly horrible to look at. If we could change that, that would be fantastic.
I've just
And then-
written in
You-
like a planner: dragon plus dwarf equals question mark.
Garf.
Short.
All right, you can chain me back. It's fine. I'll be a dwarf again.
Is there anything you want to do? One last hurrah before
Don't
I
want to ask
change
that.
back?
Just drop it. Drop it, Quinn. Just drop it. Just drop it.
The
Can
king said
I-
drop it.
You want us to all turn around real quick?
Drop
Yeah,
it.
everyone turn around real quick.
No.
Oh,
So can everybody just turn around?
Oh,
and
I-
face Flint?
God.
One
Martin
person
turns
gets to watch, and that's it.
Martin turns around and then does one of these and like looks back.
What do you do when
Quinn
Just
doesn't-
turn
Quinn
to
doesn't turn
Achilles, and
around.
I'm like,
Flint? What do you
So
do?
you all have been. This is the group that has consistently been like doing good
Ah,
things and like
yeah.
succeeding at things.
this is it. This is our group.
It's
Yeah,
really
yeah. I will
interesting
say,
to see
other
it in
than
person.
I don't think. Yeah, nobody came to Tayaroth or anything, so this is your first time meeting the members of A Little Help.
It's very informative to see how you all operate in person.
I
Very
wish you
fascinating.
met them at a different time than.
Evan
Specifically
just
this.
shrugs his shoulders and say, "It's never any different."
That's a fair point.
All right,
Okay,
Flint, what do you do?
Oh, no.
Just so you know,
what
you're
do I do?
live to thousands.
Live to thousands. I'm of course I take my wing to give us. I know Morton's looking. He's a
Yeah.
freak.
Oh, is this actually happening?
Oh
He's
yeah, yeah.
He's,
Yeah.
he's like this and you just see his
Welcome
line
to
just-
A Little Help.
Wait, if
I-
nobody's watching, is he going to be able to do anything?
I'm
Quinn's doing
watching.
it.
I- I have to
Quinn already said he's
concentrate
watching
on
it.
I have to concentrate on the spell.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Can anyone cast blindness and deafness on me?
Yes.
Someone just cocks you in the
Uh.
face and you fall on the ground.
I take my wing to give us some shelter, like a curtain,
Okay.
and then I take her and I whisper into her ears as a dragon. I might be bigger now, but I'm much better as a dwarf.
She blushes and says,
Well, you'd kill her as a dragon.
she blushes and says, "Hurry, I want to get out of here."
All right, Quinn, you can change me back. It's fine.
Bippity boppity boo.
All right,
Uh,
Flint.
dwarf again.
Flint, I need you to roll an athletics check for me.
Oh, no.
Okay, no
There
problem.
wasn't even. I thought it was going to be like R-rated stuff, but here we are. I guess just wanted to have a
Dirty
conversation.
20.
Dirty
Oh my
20,
God.
you do not collapse as now a full-grown woman is on your shoulders. But Iggy is on your shoulders.
That would have been weird anyway, because I'm a young dragon. So if I was an adult dragon,
Oh, goodness.
No, that's God.
I
You
feel like
say
a
these
young
things
dragon would be
so
more
loud.
Iggy like bends down so just you can hear her.
Oh,
And
no.
she says, "Can we get out of here? And can I stay on?"
yeah.
See you, Flint.
All right. Hey, Shale.
Dad, don't talk
Um,
to me, please. Not in this. Not like this.
Not like
All right. I'm walking
I'll
out
see you
with
later.
Iggy, I do kind of whisper to Iggy. By the way, I should have asked this earlier. How old are you?
Well, and you'll get the answer to that question later as we.
Uh-oh.
No,
Yikes.
I'm just kidding.
God.
She says, you know, I'm graduated. You're above.
About a year.
Jail?
Oh, okay. Okay, you're older than.
Oh, I
Shale.
thought it was like 2 years, or maybe 3.
Okay. Cool. That's all I needed to know.
Okay.
Is that weird for you?
Yes.
No, not in the slightest. Actually.
I mean, we didn't meet until I was this age, you know, and
Yeah.
It'll
And
be
this is
fine.
not a phase, in my life.
and I'm
for
not a
sure. This
rebound,
is-
right?
Nope. And this, no, not a rebound. Not ever. This is not me trying to come to terms with a lot of trauma that's happened in my life. And this
Oh,
is
good.
definitely.
I was kind of
last.
worried about that. So
And
that's
I
fine.
do love you a lot.
Love you. Please go faster. Mush.
Yeah. keep telling me to mush. I run out.
Oh God.
You did this, sir.
What?
You
You
did this.
did
You
this.
made me.
Yeah, you're right. Honestly, yes, anding is it gets you sometimes.
Yeah.
So anyway, Flint
Wow.
and Iggy run off to do their thing.
Thanks for
What
watching,
is-
everyone.
Yeah.
The chancellor just starts kind of like telling people, like people just start cleaning up. The majority of the civilians leave.
So the party's over then?
The party.
Oh
is,
my god, someone got eaten.
The party
We'll have to
is
go to a
over.
can have
tavern or
our own
something
party,
after
Quinn.
this. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Cool.
I
But
think
what do
feel free.
what do the rest of you do?
Yeah, I
and-
think
Go
maybe
for it,
before
Ethan.
we. That's an important question.
What'd you say, Rosie?
Is Gilmarie safe?
I'm really
Mhm.
sorry, guys. It's a lot of people to keep track of. Yes, Gilmary's totally
I
I think
fine.
Leif
Cool,
came
cool,
too.
cool. I figured,
I
but I
yeah,
just wanted to
yeah.
make sure.
Oh, yeah,
And
Leif
I
was there,
sighed
too.
And I was like,
Leif
oh,
is
God.
dead.
You
The
don't
way
see-
you said sorry,
you don't
I
see
thought
Leif.
you
No,
were
I'm just
about to
kidding.
say-
As the majority of the civilians
May
leave,
finally gets a boyfriend and he just dies.
any guests that came with you come back into the room.
Okay.
We'll say that much like Shale helped Iggy get out of here, Leif helped Gilmarie get out of here.
Oh, thank you, Leif.
And yeah, no problem. I was glad that I was here to help. Hey, babe, how you
Yeah.
doing?
Oh, babe. Hi.
Oh, is that weird?
No, I mean super weird, but not like bad weird. Just like new weird.
Oh, I'll never do it again.
No. That's not what I said. Thanks for helping Gilmarie.
Of course, yeah. How did you do in here?
Great.
Cool.
I was an ape and I stayed on my feet the whole time.
Weird caveat, but cool.
She did.
That entire interaction I just saw was weirder than when I was gonna see a dragon fuck a dwarf.
I think that's entirely incorrect.
That's not true.
Gilmarie just like
But-
doesn't really say much. She just like bends down and hugs you, and she does say she bends down, hugs you, and just says, "Honestly, is it weird that I just like this is starting to just not affect us?"
No, I'm feeling very distant from it myself.
Okay, that's good.
So,
That's good. At least if we're
but
dealing with it unhealthily together.
we made a new friend.
Ooh,
Do you see that elf over there?
Half elf.
Yeah, half elf.
yeah.
I
He
didn't
came
want
with
to be disrespectful. I
came
don't
with
know.
Chad,
Is that
right?
good? Yeah, he's Chad's guard and he helped us. Yeah.
Thought he was-
So now we're gonna have to probably invite him into the party. Get rid of Edmund finally.
oh.
No, you already left.
Hey, she high fives you.
Hey.
Our kid is gone.
Chad, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I was just gonna call everyone together, knowing that I also need to go talk elsewhere. I'm
Yeah.
just like, hey guys, this might not be the best place, but I feel like we should also talk about
A lot of stuff.
what this means. As like, are we gonna try to go and stop her directly? Stop her from getting the
Yeah.
last heart? Like,
I think
well, I know we're gonna try to stop her, but like, in what
the
way?
last heart, I think, is maybe would be my vote.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Is we
I
head to the
agree.
Abyssal Eye. in
I've
some-
never been that
Yeah.
far.
Well, I mean, I guess we don't have a choice. You're the king. You can
certainly
just kinda
haven't
make us
either.
do that.
Yeah,
Wow.
command us.
Now
Wow.
Command
that's
us to go there.
Please don't command
I-
us, Chad. That'd be weird.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Oh.
I mean, you guys are my friends, not my like guard or.
Subjects.
So sucks
Yeah.
for you, Achilles.
What?
Ha,
Why
ha, ha,
are you
ha.
gotta be so
Yes.
mean against Achilles?
Oh no, I'm just riveting.
You're what? You're what?
Do you know what a
Riveting?
joke
Are you
is?
ribbit.
No, I heard a different. Nope, that's
What did you
cool.
hear?
Nothing. Nothing. I don't hear anything.
Right.
This guy. This guy.
You guys want a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm already
you head
almost
to
done
the-
with this other glass
The
of wine.
Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
Alex, that's
Drinks,
Wolverine's done.
drinks on me at the
Oh.
Wolverine's done.
Yeah, and maybe we chat there. And
Right.
I
That
just,
sounds
I
like a
just
much
gotta
better
go.
vibe.
Achilles and I should just go and talk to Roy and the guard and everything, and we'll meet you there.
I
Sounds
would
good.
tell
Be
the man I
careful.
give my best.
Chad, be careful.
Thanks, Rosie.
Yeah.
I don't think you heard me.
Drive
Tell
safe, Chad.
I gotta go. Thanks, guys.
Yes,
This is
Rosie.
a question that I guess I never really asked, and I guess I'm asking it now.
Hmm?
But would I have noticed / is there any change in Chad's behavior towards Rosie for Rosie's behavior towards Edmund?
Great question for.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said, is there any would Rosie have noticed, or is there any change in Chad's behavior towards Rosie for Rosie's behavior towards Edmund?
And you can make Angie roll for it.
think you need to roll. I think there would easily be a sense of awkwardness and just like the classic, I want my friends and my boyfriend to get along. And
So sad.
and so so I think there's like clearly that of just like, you know, in those moments where you've had awkwardness with Edmund, Chad's just like cut off in the distance, like
Yeah.
but I would say you haven't noticed any direct change of feeling or treatment from Chad directly to you.
Okay. Cool.
Chad and Edmund and Achilles had to talk to Viceroy and their guards. Quinn, Maywin, and Sydney. You guys just had pretty much, and Lath. You guys just had pretty much. Instead.
I do call out to Lath as we're like walking out,
Okay.
and just be like, "Hey, Lath,
Yeah.
thanks," and I'll just like keep on walking.
Flint and Iggy. Does anybody tell them about? Actually, Shale will say, "I'll wait for Dad and Iggy, and I'll tell them that you guys are at the den."
Do you
Yeah,
do
just
you,
go wait
do
outside
you want
the
to
door.
do that? Yeah, do you want to do that, or do you want someone else to do that, Shale?
And if you want to do it, sure.
You know, I'll do that.
We
you,
can just leave them a note at the bar or at the wherever
What- did-
the,
did
on the
we even-
door.
Where did we? Where did they say where they were going?
Nope.
I mean, we
We
have
went to
guards
the
and stuff,
Abyssal
we
Eye.
can go fall.
You went. You're going to the Abyssal Eye, and then you're going to the whirlpool after.
What's going on?
You're gonna go find them, Morton?
Yeah, we don't know where they went. They never
Yeah,
said it.
I guess.
Yeah.
I
They just
think-
left to have sex.
It's
with
not
her.
gonna be hard to find them.
They could be in the
Shale-
alley.
Shale
like, they
immediately
could
is
be
like-
in the
Just listen.
alley.
Okay, cool. And then he runs after the silver steps.
Yeah. No. I was not gonna let. Shale have to deal with that. I'll go find him. If anyone wants to join me, they're welcome to join me. But
And then
Yep.
Rosie and Gilmarine, do
Huh?
you just head with the silver steps, or do you do anything else?
Yeah, we would go with the Silver Steps. We don't have
Cool.
any business here.
Alrighty. So we will first cut to Flint and Iggy. Where do you take Iggy?
Liggy.
The King's
Liggy.
Chambers.
Huh?
The King's Chambers.
Okay. Well, there is no king in Bayhoff.
Oh, yeah.
So,
True.
I will say, you can go. You can try to find. I don't know. I mean, this is a council hall. The chancellor doesn't live here. But there are council chambers.
Yeah, we try to find a.
Gotcha. Room with a big long table.
Yes. Lots of
Understood.
chairs.
Okay, so I will say easily enough, you are able to I won't even make you roll for like stealth or anything. Any guard that sees you will let you do whatever you want because you're a member of a little help.
Whatever you want.
Whatever.
That's not true. They just let you pass.
Yeah, they do.
You get to the council chambers and you
I
you can be as
after a little
you can be as and I no, you can
we fuck.
Or going to.
Okay, Morton, I need you to roll an investigation check for me.
Performance check.
Remember, this is the +10. That's 27.
Morton, you pretty easily, as you start to wander the council hall, hear screams of non-urgency.
Yeah, I grabbed a bowl of nuts on the way and was like munching on them.
Okay.
I follow the sound of the moans.
You eventually find the door to the council chambers.
Yeah, I open it and just walk in.
Okay.
And
I
open it, walk in, and just like shut the door, eat the nuts for a second.
When you walk in, I am telling Iggy, I am so sorry. I think it was the nerves of being a dragon.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's much better than this. I am so.
Oh, and she turns over and she grabs Flint's hammer and uses his hammer to cover her body. Oh goodness.
Hey, you ever heard of knocking?
Yes. Oh my, how rude.
Have you ever heard of, any sort of soundproofing of a room?
I didn't build this room, fucker.
Fucker.
Your magic. You have to minor illusion.
Turn around, please.
Yes. Turn around.
I turn a complete 360.
But Morton, now
is this
that
what you want to be
here,
known for? Being a pervert?
Well,
I don't think we should be casting
Let's hear this
stones
out.
here.
Let's hear this out.
Yeah.
Morton.
Yeah.
Now that you're here.
Turn around.
But hey, babe, like, do you find Morton attractive?
Hey, Flint, I'm naked and I feel uncomfortable by your friend, and he's not doing anything.
Hey, Morton, turn around.
All right. I turn around, still munching on the nuts.
She quickly gets changed. She's like,
Okay.
asshole. For goodness sakes.
I turn back around.
Just so you guys know, and I want to be as transparent as possible.
It's just me.
Yes.
I'm here too.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I see you as a unit, like as a single unit. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, I'm my own individual person, you ass.
And this is, of course, your decision, Iggy. And like, I will leave this up to you. But if you two wanted to, I wouldn't interfere.
Oh.
Huh.
He looks over at you, Morton. I don't know, there is kind of like a hate thing here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll something. I don't even know. I'm just gonna roll a d20. Oh no. Morton goes, "You're right about that." Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, and we cut away from the scene, and we'll come back.
It was just getting good, Zach. Why are you cutting away? Go back.
Leave him wanting more. Zach did the right thing.
Because this is not Cinemax After Dark, okay? This is...
Tune in. We start 8 p.m., the After Dark.
I wish I had a sweatshirt like Angie.
Okay, so as all of this is happening...
and the Abyssal Eye.
Oh my god. The rest of you... well, actually...
I thought you were cutting away.
You don't need to reenact it.
I did... Okay, guys, come on. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, let's go ahead and go with the Silver Steps and the Pentwees. As you all arrive at the Wolverine's Den, you walk in to see a tavern full of people. There's a lot of people in town.
Quinn?
Money.
I mean, there's a celebration for a little help here in this city, and this is known as the Tavern of a Little Help. And so you guys walk in, the bar immediately erupts in cheers as they see.
I'll scream. I'll stand up on a table and go, "The next round's on me!"
Everyone starts screaming. Mordecai goes, "Oh fuck! All right, everybody!" He starts running around behind the bar, along with the staff that you have. As they, by the way, you've had this place for 3 weeks now, but I will say 2 weeks. It's been functional. So we've pulled in those 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
For the first week, it was just like a normal week. So we'll say that was, gosh, you got lucky. 82.
I do pay my staff a very, very healthy livable wage.
Okay, so $820 gold for the first week.
Oh my god.
This is a very good week.
That's fucking insane.
And then, actually, you know what? We'll say that was the week, because I was going to give you advantage on the second roll for the week leading up to this celebration, because there would be more people. But we're going to go ahead and say that 820 is that. And then the next one is, the first week was 450. So a total of 1,270 gold. And how much of that do you give to your staff?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. What would be like an amount that's like people that work there are like, yeah, they pay fucking good.
I feel like for the first week we should give them more too.
If you're like,
Or, like,
if you want them to say like, I get paid a good amount for being here.
Yeah.
Mordecai running the place would probably be 5 gold a day, and then the staff members would be 2 gold a day. Okay, so that's the staff members. I'll say you have 3 staff members. So that's 14 times 2 is 28.
Just turn into Dave the Diver.
Times 3 is 8 times
I love this.
3. That's 84. But wait. So 154 gold goes to the staff minus so 1270 minus 150. Anyway, you come in and you.
I'm so rich.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous.
You come in and you.
You're a king.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's not my money.
Everyone is very excited to see you all. The celebration begins. Gilmarie kind of pulls you aside for a second, Rosie, because like due to the cacophony, you're able to have like kind of a private moment.
Oh.
And she says, "First things first, are you really okay? Did that go well? It seemed like you were on edge maybe a little bit."
Oh, no, it was just a little slippery. I didn't feel like it didn't get to my team as fast as I wanted to, but we all made it out.
Also, about or anything, but
Oh boy.
you planning on talking tonight about everything?
Well, maybe I didn't think about tonight,
Okay, yeah.
but
No,
I guess I should.
no. I mean, it's your timeline, and it seems
Yeah,
been
I
said
mean,
that
I
you do have
guess.
to take time.
Yeah, I guess I just wanted to have everybody enjoy one last hurrah, but then that hurrah kind of got ruined by another hurrah, and then we ended that hurrah, and now we're back to this one, and I just didn't even.
To be
think
honest,
about
I
it.
feel like 3 weeks of nothing happening. Something was bound to
Scandalous.
happen.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel another presence, and it's Sydney. Hey, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Apologize.
Hello, Sydney.
Hey, I just wanted to say, you barely even know me. You really helped me out. I really feel like if I hadn't had what happened to me, I would literally have been in the jaws of the rock. So, I really wanted to say.
Well, of course. You're a friend of my son's. You're a tiny helper. And you do good work. And, to be fair, Flint was already a dragon or a dinosaur or whatever he was. So I think it was only fair that you got a little advantage as well, and I just could not keep myself up, so it was you or no one. But not to say that it wasn't, you aren't worthy of it, but you know what I mean.
Hey, I get it.
yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll, kind of looks at Gilmarie. Roll an insight check.
Okay. Ooh. Insight. Ooh, that is a dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you know your wife. Your wife only has eyes for you. She loves you very much. Gilmarie's a little attracted to it.
Excuse me?
She just finds her attractive.
Excuse me? She's a child.
She's not a child.
She's
She's
like
in her 30s now, which is
30 and
40s.
Gilmarie's like 312.
But
or
human
something.
years, she's like middle aged.
I got a crush on Madame Roy. Fuck.
She just finds her attractive.
I 15 years, okay. And I will walk away.
You walk away.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I say 15 years, okay.
Okay. Wait, what's going on? Wait. No, she runs after you and she stops you. What's
I
wrong?
need a little drink. I just need a little drink.
Hey, I know you. What's going on? What was that?
Oh, I just stressed out about telling everybody about the fact that we're going to have to, end the gods and become the gods. So
roll
I
a
just needed
roll a
little
deception
drink.
check.
Not so good at deception.
Just to let you know, I can't roll less than 10. Deception
4.
check.
Okay, well, you don't have to tell me the truth, but I do know you're lying today.
You said in the 15 years that I was gone, nothing happened with anyone, yeah?
Oh.
Okay.
Why would you?
Well, what was that?
What?
What was that?
And you do see her blush a little. What?
Oh, Gil. Gil.
There's something. Oh my gosh, Rosie, are you ever find anyone else attractive?
I'm a little busy. And I immediately think of Tulia.
Talia, yeah, Tulia, and she kind of looks at
I'm
you.
a little busy doing very important work. I don't have the luxury of spending time with beautiful women.
I guess I'm sorry then. I'll let you get your drink.
No,
Turns and
don't
walks
be
away.
Sorry, damn it, Dune.
Yes? No, just kidding. And as this is all happening, we cut back to Achilles and Chad. As you have found Madame Taishore, rather a servant found you and led you to the chamber that they are in. They are simply like utilizing a guest chambers. There are
Thank God Flint didn't walk in.
there are 3 remaining guard plus Madame Taishroy, and I think it was just Madame Taishroy who came.
Out of like the council?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was just
Specifically,
her.
it was the garden, just her.
And so they're all in there, and she turns and she looks at you. My king, Achilles said, good to see. Is everything okay out there? Anybody else discovered hurt? Or?
No, it actually seems I took most of it in that fight, but
She kind of looks to the guard. Go ahead and roll. Well, y'all say passive insight of you, Chad, but Michael, go ahead and roll an insight.
Just so you know, my passive insight is 20.
Okay, well then.
samesies.
You're both. You both know that she looks to the guard and a little bit to you, Achilles, and there's a pang of disappointment there, but she doesn't say anything. And she says,
Immediately get like flop sweat.
yeah, and she says, "Well, that wouldn't have happened. Sorry that."
Oh, it's more than fine. It was the only damage, and it still wasn't enough to knock me down. So, honestly, in all, that was a good.
It was
fight.
very heroic the way you were being eaten, Your Majesty.
Edmund
Didn't have to say that part.
Edmund, in a chance to save the situation, puts his hand on Chad's shoulder and says, "Oh, I feel like more people would have been hurt trying to keep him away from the battle, madam." And
That's a fair point.
she kind of agrees and like knows that is the truth and like nods her head. And then she says, "Well, obviously, we do not feel is saying we guards. Please leave the room. Achilles, you can."
Oh.
And the three guardsmen kind of like nod and look around, and as they walk by you, they give you actually no, they were chest. They give you a time as they walk by. And she looks over at you, Achilles.
Am I about to be fired?
No, I was just about to tell you to exhale.
So I'm not getting fired.
No, you're not getting.
Okay,
I know
cool,
that things
cool, nice.
would have ended up a lot more poorly if you.
Very true.
I say I have no other council member to feign opinion.
Mm-hmm.
He's done nothing but show me, not be. Until we understand what is going on with the monarchy or the diarchy or whatever it turns into, until Tayaroth's future is more solid, we almost were even more lost. We would have lost you. This country could have fallen. Need stability. I know you want to be here for your friends. I know that you care. Kingdom needs you. Whether or not you chose this, fortunately.
I understand, of course. This also endeavor wasn't exactly meant to be what it is, and thus lead to more time away from Tayaroth for myself. But because it will mean more time away, I think it does make sense for me to return to Tayaroth and get some things in order, and then with the intention of leaving as soon as I can and meeting the rest of the little help. What happened today is the only first of many attacks, and if we don't stop Sindrak, it could only get worse from here.
So you know who was behind this attack?
Sindrak the dragon, yes.
You kind of go into the brief lore
Yeah.
that you are aware of, and this takes it all in. Aye. And before you were thrusted upon a throne, you had quite the life, chap.
Yeah.
I understand your stay, but I do appreciate your understanding. For people not deserve to suffer for the faults of their previous.
Yes. And we're meeting to decide where we're headed next, and after that I can return to Tayaroth with you, but
We can wait
I'll need to
till the morning.
Yes. And I'll turn to Edmund first and say, if this is about the primordial hearts, I think you need to stay with them.
Kind of looks to Madame Tyceroy and Achilles. Madame Tyceroy looks at Achilles and kind of like gestures her in a private conversation.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Edmund looks at you. I completely understand what you're saying, but I'm gonna... You don't have to. You have a passive insight of 21.
Mm-hmm.
No, 20.
Yeah.
And so he said you don't have to roll anything to know that he is like he wants to be there for you. That is definitely the truth, and like that's. But really, he's afraid to be with the party without you.
I understand, and I kind of think it would be good to spend some time with them again.
But I'm not gonna lie. I like to think I'm wondering I'd be in danger.
I also plan to ask Achilles to stay in my stead. The more the merrier for wherever you're headed, and if heaven forbid, or Dune forbid, or Lathander forbid, whoever, if Sindrak attacks, I'd rather have a little help, as safe as they could possibly be. And that means having you and Achilles there.
I suppose that safest place for you.
Yeah.
Sindrak wouldn't dare.
She'd be crazy too, and why would she? But if
Suppose.
we're trying to stop her, we seem to already have targets on our back.
Sad to think that it's necessary or required, but I was having Achilles with me. Ease.
Yeah.
Chad,
Believe me, I don't want this. I don't want to spend this time apart. But
what you need to do, admirable. Do whatever. Staying behind with your friends and supporting them.
yeah. I don't expect it to be all sunshine and rainbows by the time I get back. Friendships and healing them take time. But I think this would be a good time to do so.
Tried talking to Quinn before everything happened, and
Was he just an asshole about it?
worse, actually.
Really?
No, I thought it went well, but the more I thought, I acted completely indifferent toward when friend said,
Yeah.
well, but I can.
Yeah.
We'll check them if miss you.
That doesn't mean throw yourself in front of like an arrow necessarily, but
I'm
keep
more,
yourself safe and keep them safe.
but tonight, spend the night together and night with our friends.
Of course. Of course.
And while this conversation's happening, Madame Tysroy speaks. Says, Captain, how do you feel the encounter went?
Well, it obviously could have gone better. I think the positioning of everything was completely against our advantage. Also, not to speak ill of His Majesty's team, but they found ice extremely difficult, and that I think prevented some things from probably being as effective as they could have been. But I think that the guards did an excellent job clearing out the civilians. We were able to not have a single civilian casualty, which I think says a lot. And no antagonistic forces got away. So I would rate it a B, maybe a B plus.
Kind of smiles. Says, I appreciate that about you. You are able to notice your faults. You are able to analyze them for also. And it is within that balance you must always remain. You're too hard on yourself. Confidence to be able to do anything correctly, and if you're confident, arrogance will catch you.
Never been accused of being too confident. So what do you need me to do?
I know our king. I have a feeling will his friends to be protected as possible. If he asks you to join a little, or he's absent, I want you to. But I want you quietly. Their action. Worry that a little help.
Oh, okay. Yes, Madam, ma'am. Yes.
And it's just in this moment that Edmund and right. No, go ahead.
So just this would be like I would be joining an adventuring party. You want me to join an adventuring party with a group of people, and we would all be in the party. That's fine. That's cool. Those
That's
are
something
good.
you feel capable of.
Yeah, yes, I can. Yes, I can do. I can do this. I can. Yes. Do you? Is there? You don't think that maybe just fully can't just be candidly. Um, Typically, someone will come to me for things like an errand to do, but if they want something that has like power or skill, they kind of talk to like my mom or like maybe my dad. But it's normally like my mom. Do you want to like call my mom?
Achilles, you're the captain of the King's Guard of Tayaroth. Pull yourself
Right.
together.
Yes. 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 I'm good
You
at
are
that.
capable.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Protected the king today. Your gifts, something that I have not seen. Arrogance is something that you are far from. Practice a little more. Here, hands you one half of us
Oh.
for your communication. And that's in this moment that Chad and Edmund, two of you, and Chad.
I approach them both and to them both say, well, Edmund has squeezed his hand, agreed to stay with a little help, but again will depart in the morning and he will stay. Achilles, I do have a request for you as well.
Yes. Yes, Your Majesty.
Um, as you saw, we have a lot of distance fighters and they are incredibly skilled. But I feel that a little help could use another skilled close combat fighter such as yourself. And I'm asking this to you, and asking is the key. As a trusted companion, not as an order from your king, to stay with a little help in my absence.
Yes. 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 It would be an honor, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate this incredibly so. And if you would also accompany me to the Wolverine's den, that we'll be discussing where we're headed next. And I think it would be good for you to hear that as well, so you understand the plan. And as I will join again as soon as I can. But
Yes. Everyone is there with their couples. Everyone's got a couple. That's so fun for
yeah,
everybody.
well, some of the couples might not actually come along on the journey. Some of them probably shouldn't. I hope they don't for your sake. But yes, it has in the last couple weeks seems a lot of coupling up, ironically enough. But
Well, I am sure our Achilles will do a fantastic job.
I have no doubt.
Matter of fact, Your Majesty, and she bends down into a satchel that she has, and she pulls out this nice, dark yellow golden cloak, and on the inside is a maroon fabric, and she gives it to you. Actually, sorry, switch that. On the outside is a deep maroon fabric. On the inside, fabric, and she gives it to you. She says, "I know that you've made use of items such as this, and perhaps in lieu of a bunch of guards follow you around this evening, and you see cloak hat, but a cloak.
Nice. Do I have to attune to it?
You have to.
Cool.
Are you
I
already
am
attuned to 3
all-
items?
Yeah. Like my medallion and both of my swords require attunement.
You don't have to use it. Nod to her.
Yeah.
And be thankful.
Yeah, I mean, I will obviously still take it and be thankful
Yeah.
and everything. It'll just be a like.
You better be thankful.
You
Yeah,
can
I
sell it
didn't.
for a good amount
I
of
realized that I
coins.
said that in a way that was like apparent. You can be thankful.
Grateful.
You can still say thanks.
So yeah, just add that to your inventory. And then she says, "Go have some fun tonight, my king. Achilles, I would appreciate it still. And we will see you in the morning teleportation."
Excellent. I will see you there.
And she talks to the guards, and they escort her to her.
All right. Well, I'll put on the cloak, but just like put the hood up
Yeah.
and like around, so it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
still
You can still
disguises,
you
but
can
it's
still
not
wear it for sure.
Yeah. as a like full disguise. It's just
Yeah. And in the deep maroon colors, it really matches the flag colors. Fit right into the crowds as you make your way to the Wolverines. And you walk into the Wolverines den for the sake of brevity, and there's a party raging. Quinn is up on the stage, mid sax solo.
yeah.
Sydney and I forget his name every time, and I feel so bad about it.
Mordecai.
Mordecai, thank you. No, it's Malachi. See, that's why I always try
It's
to
Malachi, Eric. I can't believe you would say that.
Sydney and Malachi are both like dancing on the bar. And Sydney
Is Coyote Ugly now?
Yeah. Maywin, what are you and Leif doing? Are you just like on the floor dancing?
Yeah, I think I would be like dancing and then also paying attention to the bar and like hopping behind the bar. I'm super dexterous, so I feel like I would probably be good
For
helping
sure.
behind the bar.
Yeah, amazing. Leif does not do that. He just like like when you do that, he's just like standing at the bar, just like dance. He when you do that, he just like focuses on Batty and dances with Batty. And
I do break it down at one point and play like a slow song for May and Leif.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Wow.
You guys definitely had a slow dance for a while. Gilmarie and Rosie, what do you guys?
I'm drinking.
Just sitting at a table drinking.
I've had 3 drinks.
Gilmarie's
And I'm a gnome.
Gilmarie's like sitting there at the table and she's like nodding. Kind of
Yeah,
like,
do you want to go dance?
I mean, I would like.
Yeah, Sydney's still in the bar over there. You want to go dance with her?
Sydney's a shot girl right now.
Rosie. Stands up and she does not go over to Sydney, but she walks.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, no.
She walks outside of the tavern.
Oh no, I've heard of feelings. I'll follow her.
Okay. You follow her and you see that she you find her on the side of the building. She is like leaning against the wall and she's facing away.
Gil, I'm sorry.
Hey, no,
I'm sorry.
it's fine. I
Why are you crying?
no,
Why are you crying?
I wasn't.
You just sniffed.
Rosie,
Oh, and there's a
Rosie,
yes.
I'm the one that should never.
Why?
I never want or not be. I think I got defensive. It does truly blow my mind that there's a time where you find form of another being
Okay.
active. The fact that you that way aren't ever distracted.
No, Gil, stop. It's okay. I don't have to be the only person.
Do you know how young she is?
Well, yeah, that was why I'm shocked.
Well,
I didn't. It kind of came out of nowhere, honestly.
Well, I met
and
her as
don't
an
really
adult.
Know what...
You
You did, and I'm not saying
It's different with elves.
I
person.
know. Absolutely, I know.
And what it was. I think I'm
Well, you
attracted.
should be. Look at you.
I'm just attracted to the idea of all word. My older you. Feels like that.
No. No, not at all. To be honest, I don't really even feel like a mother anymore. A little bit. I mean, I feel like I have a lot of people to care for and a lot of people to give to, but I don't think I feel like a mother. I think when you left, that was the last. Nobody needs taking care of. Nobody needs me to provide for them. I can still do that, but they don't need it.
May not. It'll help me.
Yeah.
Maybe we should actively.
I think we should.
Maybe once you've found these cards, we've gotten rid of the last.
Do you want to come with us? I mean, Warren is doing his thing. Everybody else is doing their things. If you want an adventure, if you want to be brave and stalwart, there's still time. You could come. No, don't say that. You have something that a lot of us don't have. Intelligence. Probably high intelligence. If we were to put on a sheet of paper all of the attributes that you have, your brain would be probably the highest. So, and you're good at talking to people. And Lord knows we need that too. I mean, Morton's, dear God, he tries, but
I think you just need someone who's not a man.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I think that you should come. I think you should come with us. Yeah.
And you definitely see her like almost getting giddy.
It was really hard to not have you. It was really hard, and maybe just for me, but
I guess I've never thought about this as an.
Well,
yes. Try and stop me.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't even try.
Bends down and she.
I feel attractive again.
And then she pulls away. Do you say that?
Yeah.
Okay, she pull
but it's
away.
like while her face is on me, and I say,
she turns you around.
Oh.
She bends down and she whispers in your ear.
Oh.
Attractive you are, and she like slaps your ass and makes you like go into the tavern.
Absolutely would do that.
And the rest of the people who are in the tavern see Rosie and Gilmarie get fucking down on the dance floor. Really, no
I
shame in it.
I definitely play some like dirty music that they could
There's
really
no shame. They really just experience each other on the dance floor.
Experience each other.
As all this is happening, eventually the doors open, and clothes, disheveled,
Oh,
hair a
God.
little messed
Oh,
up. You see
God.
Iggy, Morton, and then Flint looking completely fine as they walk into the room.
Oh, good.
Oh
Morton, you
wow!
found
Look,
them.
it's so many people here. This is exciting.
Well, it is a party. I'm sorry. Are you? I point at May. Are you serving shots?
You want shots?
Fuck yeah!
I got shots.
It'd be a gold.
You go over to the bar and you see.
I throw a gold as hard as I can.
Ping! Shale is at the bar and is wasted. Very, very drunk, Shale. Yeah.
I've started replacing shale shots with like he's getting like a clear liquor, and I've started replacing it with water.
He does like you do that, and he takes the shot, and he still goes like.
He's one of those water spicy people.
Yeah.
Why is it spicy?
Dad. Oh my.
Shale, my boy. Have you? Shale, don't.
It's so good to see you. I missed you so much.
I give him a big hug.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And my new mom. And he looks at Nikki. He goes over.
Yes,
He gives her a
let's-
big hug.
our big family.
Oh, you guys are
Good.
so.
Mhm.
It's a
For a
thing.
second, I think about including Morton in our hug, but no.
It's a thing.
Oh my God.
It's a thing that I had a crush on you in school. Think about that. Life is so fun in that, isn't it? Life is so good.
Flint is more sober right now in this moment than he's ever been.
Oh, shit.
yeah.
You know what? Hey, Dad. Maywin's making up some wicked shots. Maywin, give whatever you've been giving me to them.
Yep. I'll take a shot,
Okay.
Maywin.
And I put down the water pitcher, and I pick up the liquor
Okay.
for an actual shot for Flint.
Okay. While all this is happening, we got a little distracted, but we'll say that now Achilles, Chad, and Edmund tavern. And you
I see everyone wasted, and
all
I
of
just
this
look
happening.
at Achilles and be like, any other time, I think I don't know.
Edmund's behind
I
Chad
thought
going.
we were gonna discuss next steps and things.
Quinn's not
Fairness,
wasted. He's
Morton's
high
not
on
wasted.
dust.
Morton's not wasted. He's had one shot.
Is
and a
that how
little bit of
Rosie
wine.
dances?
Yeah. 'Cause if Gilmarie's like
Oh,
right
yeah.
here.
Your Majesty, forgive me. I thought that you said that coupling wasn't that big of an issue with this group.
Yeah,
but everyone
no, I
does.
did.
Gilmarie's coming with
did.
us.
Yep. Okay. I said that. You're right, and I think that my friends are proving me to be a liar in this exact minute.
All right,
I'm
so
sorry.
for the sake of brevity, drink. I'm gonna say that the night continues, and eventually all of the patrons leave, leaving only. Yes.
At one point, I wanted to invent a drink at the
Okay.
bar
Okay.
called the Slippery Ape.
Okay.
Nice.
Good.
Amazing.
And,
I'll make that.
According to Quinn, it has tequila with a little bit of hair in it.
Okay.
What?
Absolutely
A
amazing.
hair garnish.
Uh,
I have to like
They
turn
They have
into
a
an
bucket
ape
of
for
hair
a second.
behind that.
Yeah.
I turn into an ape for a second to like pull out some hair.
As an ape, you serve the drinks. And
Not as dexterous.
yeah.
Oh my
Lots
god.
of spills.
And so everybody eventually leaves, leaving a little help their partners, Achilles, and the other people.
What are you doing here,
The,
Achilles?
the other
I'll sit
NPCs.
with Achilles.
I have
I'm not as
a-
drunk as everybody else.
I don't drink, but I have a tall glass of milk.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I love it.
It's
That's
hot
even
outside.
worse than alcohol.
You know what?
Yeah.
Or tea.
All-
It's good for healthy tea.
All you could have said nothing this entire session and just said that, and we would have gotten the same effect.
We know you now.
And
Yeah.
and so yeah, you just all find yourselves here. Jail is passed out asleep.
Yeah, makes sense.
But everybody else is just kind of like chilling, and it's all just you and your family members, friends.
So you're staying with us,
And Edmund.
Achilles, for the night and going back to Tayaroth? What's your deal? You've only had milk tonight, so gotta talk to you about that.
Well, His Majesty was very kind to actually. Your Majesty, you should probably. I shouldn't speak for you on this matter, so
No,
you should
you're-
probably
you're-
tell everybody.
I asked
going
you.
on.
You're. I don't know. Are you his employer? Are you?
Yeah,
just
he does.
sovereign?
Look, I do get like he does pay. I do get paid like from.
He is the king.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I did-
probably
I
get
just-
taxes. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to those details, I think, once we actually are all chatting about where are we going.
Isn't that what we're doing?
Oh, is
Isn't
that not what
we're
we're
doing?
doing?
Well, yeah, just settled down, so I didn't know we were jumping straight into just questioning Achilles as to why he's here. Again, Morton, I don't know what your issue with Achilles is.
No,
But all you have for him is
literally was just
questions.
asking. I was just literally asking.
Mr. Quincy, I'm so sorry if I've done something to offend you. I'm just trying to really, do a good job, and I just want to, make people proud of me.
Must have been my.
You've done an excellent
Oh.
job.
Must have been my. No, at the offset, I was a little confused about you because I was nervous about the safety of our friend and your king. But I mean, you proved yourself after that, and you came here to party. No, it literally just I wanted to know his deal. That I have no problem with it.
Deal. I'm an only child. I like dogs. I collect flowers.
I'll just put a hand on Achilles'
Um,
shoulder. Just,
My mom's a teacher. She's cool.
yeah,
um,
just
I
Thank
more
you.
meant like are you
his
headed
mom.
back
Yeah.
tomorrow? Are you staying with the king and us? And
How about we
we're
just
gonna-
let Chad's really been trying to talk for a long time, Morton, and I feel like he's gonna answer your questions. So if maybe we can just.
Read the room, Morton.
What the can I not ask a question?
He seems very
No.
uncomfortable, but Chad's willing to answer. So how about we
I'm
just let
real
Chad-
comfortable. I'm a comfortable guy.
I'm sorry, right? I shouldn't have assumed.
All right, Serta.
Sounds like that milk's gotten lukewarm.
So to answer Morton's question, and also I guess intro our discussion, is in the morning I will be heading back to Tayaroth for some time, and I will come and meet you as soon as I can, wherever that might be. In the meantime, I have asked Achilles to stay with you in my stead to help in whatever way he can. And I've also asked Edmund to do the same.
Edmund looks straight down at the floor.
Oh boy.
I
This
will
doesn't
be
seem like a fair trade, Chad.
Two for the price of one. I think that's fair.
I will be well
Imagine.
protected in Tayaroth should anyone
I've
come
always been here.
just for me. And I think where a little help is going, you could use all the help you could get from new members and old.
Little help could use a little help.
I mean, a lot now.
Leif
Everyone
dies
could use a
laughing.
little help.
Oh shit! Right.
We love a
Oh,
supportive
nice.
boyfriend.
I feel the word. You're a wordsmith. You are.
I know.
Oh my god, that's so
I know.
funny.
I don't know if you all heard me earlier, but Gilmarie's gonna come with us too.
Oh,
What?
really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
For
Was
too
that?
long
Why?
we've been talking through Ascending Stone.
Okay, wait, does
I-
I'm coming.
Yo.
Who is that?
Shale.
Shale.
Shale,
That's
go back
Shale.
to
Go
sleep.
to
I'm
bed, man.
coming.
Go to bed.
Everybody
We'll talk
else coming on, coming.
I have an announcement. Both my son and my fiance will be joining us.
soon.
I think
Guys,
that's a terrible idea. I'm going to say that outright.
Sorry. Yeah, real quick. I'm all
about
for
mine?
more help.
No.
But what's?
I'm single. Do I need to find a partner to also
No,
come with me?
no,
on this
Achilles.
trip?
No.
I'll date you.
Achilles, don't worry. Hold on, Achilles. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. If you find anyone attractive here, like go for it. But like no one's required.
Oh, Quinn.
My neck gets red.
Yeah.
Who the hottest member of A Little Help is.
Chug my milk.
Sydney goes, Rosie, excuse me?
Oh, shut up.
No, I'm saying I'm with Quinn.
Oh, you want to know who the hottest member of A Little Help is?
Oh, I thought you said.
Yeah,
Sorry, no.
please.
I thought that. My apologies. I thought that you were saying that Quinn was single, and Sydney was saying like, "What? No, he's not."
Oh, no, I was saying Quinn. Now you can
I
ask him
understand.
who
I
the
understand.
yes.
Achilles, who's the hottest member? That's if
We
you want to
don't-
travel with us.
Achilles,
we
you
gotta get
don't
into
have
it.
to answer that.
Rosie,
you don't
cast
have
Zone
to
Truth.
answer
Yes, you
that.
absolutely
Yes,
do.
you do.
I want to know.
Oh, God.
Can you show me?
Shut up.
There it is.
My
Leave
son-
the Zoom.
Get out.
Did
my
you
son
all know
Shayla
that
is-
purple's hyacinth flowers are a sign of sympathy?
Stop deflecting.
Oh,
Doesn't
Who
any
is the
like,
hottest?
Okay.
Edmund looks at you, Achilles, and goes, "Trial by fire."
I cast Zone of Truth.
I knew someone had it.
do
They
you
honestly
try
won't.
to resist Zone of Truth, Michael?
Yeah, what do I-
cast,
what do I gotta
cast
do?
unsettling words. So you have
God, no, wait, I'm gonna help. I stab Achilles.
No.
And say, tell
you
Okay,
have to
so
subtract a 6 from
I
your
don't-
saving throw.
and you have to roll a Wisdom saving throw. I
Wisdom?
think,
I'm not good.
for
I'm
Zone
not
of
great at
Truth.
wisdom.
Is that correct,
Minus
Angie?
6.
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to. I have so many spells.
I know. I think it's Wisdom. Go ahead and roll Wisdom.
Distracted the number
it is
6?
Charisma.
Oh,
It's a
charisma. Charisma.
Yeah.
Are you
I
better at that?
love how
DC.
we're just attacking the anxious one with
Not
mental
attacking.
spells.
Yeah, it's not even a spell. It's a fire of inspiration.
So minus 6, that's a negative 4.
So you
What's
do
the
in this.
DC? We all have to roll that.
The DC
I
is
don't-
17.
Okay.
I submit.
I'm gonna say
I-
negative
Well, I was
Edmund-
gonna
4.
say, if anyone's resisting,
Edmund submits.
I guess.
I'm not resisting
I'm
either
rolling.
if I'm in it.
Yeah, I'll submit. I don't care.
I failed.
I was gonna say I rolled it, but I think I failed.
Flinch used
Yeah, I
to
only got a
submit.
So we all gonna see who the hottest member is?
I'm just having a Mignardier of like scotch on the side, just like
So in this moment, you do feel compelled to tell the truth, Michael.
I just repeatedly
we
say,
put-
"I'm sorry."
We should
I'm
put
sorry,
all
I'm
our
sorry, I'm
PC
sorry.
pictures up and let me
Yeah.
decide.
I don't
Our
actually.
current ones.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if I have the.
Oh yeah, I
current
can't
one.
see. I can't see everybody's portrait.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not sure if I
Our
have the
current
current
one
one.
You can put up
different.
Shale's picture.
oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think I have the current ones.
It's
You
fine.
know, I
I also do know I know what everybody looks like.
Yeah.
Ooh, braggle.
The milk glass
Quinn's giving you a
breaks in my
trouble.
hand. I
Take
guess
one.
I-
Take 1 point of piercing damage.
Cool.
The
only
only
damage you've
damage anybody
taken.
else took.
Yeah, the first damage, my first damage. And I'll just go. Vampire guy hot.
Damn it!
Morton doesn't skip a beat. He just goes and stands up. And goes, Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh,
And I look at
that's so
Achilles and I go,
funny.
thank you. We can discuss this more if you want, but I don't want
You're
to
out of
make
the
you
group.
uncomfortable.
You're out of the group.
Does anyone else like? Is it also make anyone else like hot? Feel
There was a
hot.
wrong answer, and that was it, Achilles. So,
That's a straight up lie.
Yep.
He just lied in Zone of Truth.
I look over
no,
at
there's a
Chad
wrong.
and
To
go,
Quinn, there's a wrong answer.
Yeah, no,
There's
that's
truth to
fair. And to me, that's a lie.
I think everyone's just a little upset, and I get it. Like no one's. It's all right.
Who
I'm
else?
not upset you're an attractive person, Morton. I'm upset that you've forced this out of the captain of my guard.
Forced it. I didn't cast Zone of Truth.
I'm not saying you specifically.
That
I'm
was
saying
me.
you all.
Oh,
did.
I mean, I
You
didn't
all
do that.
collectively have been
Chad.
egging this on.
You knew what you were
Chad.
getting him into, Chad.
Rosie.
Chad.
Rosie.
No, I don't recall this 3 weeks ago of this. There's a lot of. It's been 3 weeks. We've changed, which is also fine. But also, you're forcing the captain of my guard and friend, who I've just said is joining this group, to just outright say who he thinks is the most attractive in the group.
Yep.
Chad, did you fail your charisma saving throw?
I did.
Who do you think is the hottest member of the group?
Oh, that's a good
I
question.
mean, that's
That's-
gonna be Edmund.
Is
And
that
she's
true?
and he's telling the truth.
Yeah, I mean, he thinks his boyfriend's the hottest, objectively.
Quinn is
Well,
Yeah,
who
secret.
do you
but
think is the
about
most
subjectively?
attractive?
What? There's so
You
many.
said
Okay.
what?
What did you say, Rosie?
Nope. I said, but who do you think is the most attractive?
Why are we? I have a boyfriend.
you
His name is
think the
Edmund, and I
most
think he's the
attractive
most
is?
attractive, hottest person I know.
Ugh.
Right. We did.
That's
okay.
unfortunate.
I
Oh,
that hurt my feelings.
that was
Uh,
I have erectile dysfunction.
Oh my god.
You all are
Yeah,
really
just
making
help.
me happy that I'm leaving this room.
Iggy goes, I enjoy Morton more.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Turns out Mage
More?
Hand doesn't help ED, in case anyone was wondering.
So that
did you
means
Iggy,
they-
do you really
Okay.
enjoy him more? I mean, I thought that was just kind of a fun experience.
Yes.
Oh, I want to drop this. I don't want to do this anymore.
You drop it? You
I
drop the
drop
spell?
Zone of Truth.
Okay.
But I
I
don't
can
say
cast
anything, I
enhanced
just
ability on
silently.
you.
Okay.
Flint, if that's an issue.
Man, my milk spilled everywhere.
I've
Clip
got
that,
it.
clip
I
that,
go
clip that.
I go behind the bar, pour another glass of milk. He said, "It's all right. It's all right, buddy.
Oh,
It's all
thanks.
right."
Cool. Awesome.
That'll be 5 silver.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! He's a new member of the group, and you were mean to him.
Milk. I was not mean to him.
You cast unsettling words on him.
I just played a little tune.
You called him a dick through the sacks. We all heard it.
Quinn, we know you enough that is casting a spell, and obviously you did that, so he would
It's
answer
not a
the
spell, it's an
question.
ability.
I know that no one in this room wants to hear from me, apart from maybe a cute cat,
Is
but
this
maybe we
Edmund
should...
talking?
Yes, it is.
Quinn says that.
As
Edmund.
Edmund says that, Morton will hear in his, and I guess Quinn too can hear in their heads. Yeah, I didn't want to hear from Edmund.
Oh, yes, you
Can
did.
I respond in my head?
Yeah, we can talk.
You're fucking in, buddy.
Morton doesn't
Welcome
say
to the
anything. He
team.
just like gags on
no.
his scotch. He
Poor
just,
Edmund, dude.
Poor Edmund.
But Edmund does continue to, he like shakes his head, cries. He shakes his head, tear falls down, and he says, maybe we should, Chad did bring up a good, what were we?
No,
Yeah,
no,
we're
that's-
interested in talking
that's a
about who's
very-
had sex with who and who's the hottest. I'll just go to bed and leave in the morning.
Edmund looks at you, Chad, and is like, I fucking...
Listen, we've had a lot to drink tonight. It's kind of hard to focus on, the task at hand.
Yeah,
Maybe,
no, I get it. We just came
Rosie-
back here to talk about
Yeah.
this, and then you all got trashed.
Is there any? I'm not trashed. I had 2 shots. I'm fine.
Fair.
I'm not
Can we
trashed.
perhaps?
You're
sober-
high, so
We don't know that.
I have a passive insight of 20. I feel like I would know.
And I'm a very good liar.
Have you done
do
any
we want
dust this
to-
evening?
Yeah.
All right,
Damn it.
roll a deception check. He has to roll. He has to
45.
roll 2 to fail.
What if he
Oh.
does?
23.
Yep, you can't tell.
But perhaps if you have the ability, I don't want you to waste it if you don't. If you could sober some of the more inebriated of us up, so we could have a more serious, focused conversation, that might be helpful. If you can, no.
I didn't hear anything you said because my internet froze.
Sorry, I was
Weird
talking
spell.
to her. I was talking.
Weird spell focus. But
Yeah.
if there's any way you could, cure of any drunkenness for some folks, I don't know if you have that ability or if you want to use that ability, but just so we have a more focused conversation here.
I don't have
Does
that
anybody-
anymore. I left
anybody
that
have that
behind.
ability? That's all right. That's all right. Anybody have that ability? I unfortunately.
I think we're all good to have a conversation now.
I
We
don't.
got all the
Yeah.
giggles out of the way.
I'll talk about it.
Shale, go to bed now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I did roll an insight check because I feel like if Quinn said he wasn't drunk and he's usually the biggest partier, I would have checked, and I got a 14 plus 10. So I do know he's high.
Okay.
You don't know I'm high on dust, do you?
No, I just know you're high.
What
Yeah,
other
sure.
drug?
There's
So-
so many other drugs, man.
I don't say
So-
anything about it because, like, I assume, okay, maybe you took a little dust. I don't know you have a problem
Yeah,
because this
for
is
sure.
the first time I've ever known that you're high.
And he
I
also
wouldn't say I have a problem.
he also is consistently using his hat of disguise self to make up for his appearance.
Right,
So he
exactly.
Oh,
looks-
that's right.
My
I
tongue
can
is like
just tell
fucking
you're-
glowing blue.
It is. It genuinely is.
So I heard Abyssal Eye is where we need to go to kind of head them off. Is that right?
I think that's where the stuff is.
the diamond?
The diamond. No, the
Yeah.
No.
It's the no.
Sapphire.
Hang
Is
on.
it the-
Oh
That's,
god.
I'm sorry, Edmund. What
The
was that?
It's
sapphire.
the sapphire.
Oh, okay.
The sapphire is at the abyssal eye, so they must have
Rosie
the
was
emerald
gonna get
and
there.
the diamond. What?
Nothing, Rosie. You're fine. Thank you. Sapphire.
Yeah. The
Okay.
sapphire. I will say we don't have to worry about it now, but I just have and I look at Gil. I have something I want to say, everybody.
I think now's the time.
Yeah, is everything
Oh,
okay, Rosie?
yep. Now's the time. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So while I was getting my house in Barrington ready for the potential for everybody to have their own room if ever they wanted to come stay with me, I went to Dune's Scepter in the middle of the town, and I talked to Dune for like 4 hours, wasn't it, Gil? It was like 4 hours. It felt not like 4 hours, it felt like maybe like 5 minutes. And he let me know some stuff.
I distinctly give Rosie a thumbs up. Like, you got this, just in case that helps.
Thank you, Morton. And I just wanted everybody to know that I'm still gonna love you, and we're all still gonna love each other. But I think that
Are you leaving?
No, we're all gonna have to kill the gods.
Didn't we already know we were gonna kill Dune?
Perfect.
I was gonna have he was asked me to kill him, but now he has said that all the gods must go and humanity reigns. And
I'm so surprised by this. You told me. I didn't.
That was good.
That was not good. It
That
wasn't.
was not good.
I appreciate your honesty and I
I'm not
appreciate your
Edmund Morton.
compliments.
You just say that anyway. Edmund, that
and
wasn't good.
That wasn't good, Edmund. You fucked up, man.
I didn't.
That's
So that's what I have, and it doesn't need to change our trajectory for the primordial heart, but just keep it in mind. If we run into a god, let's just off him there and get it over with. Crack his neck or whatever.
That was good.
Hold on. Is it the way you explained it was a little bit different when you did it at the party? It's not a matter of
You've heard
like
this
killing
before,
them. It's
Morton?
like banishing. Oh fuck it. Yeah. No, we
Killing,
we talked
ceasing to believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's impossible to kill a god. It would be just like the banished of all the other gods outside of Dune. Right now, it was just
We get rid of all of them.
handing
Dune
the world
included.
over to the people and taking the
Yeah.
gods out of the equation.
What would that do to you and your magic, Rosie?
That's a good question.
Oh hell.
Well,
You
I mean,
asked. You asked.
I was gonna say,
Dune
you
that
did
in
ask.
the last session.
Oh, I did. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
and he. No worries.
He
It
said
was
that I
2
would
weeks
find
ago.
a way.
Yeah, he basically said that you already have the magic inside of you. He already gave it. He gave it to you on the day that you were born. You're just as you grow older, you find it within.
I would say that then. I find and
Okay.
within myself. Oh yes, Achilles.
Yes.
You don't have to raise your hand.
Well,
I liked it. I kind of liked it.
Thank you. When you say humanity, do you mean strictly like humans, or
No.
are those okay? That was
No, humanoids.
Humanoid entity.
Humanoid entity.
humanity works better. That's horrible.
Well, also, does this mean that I am now being volunteered to kill a god? Is that something that like I'm about to go do
Yep.
with
Yeah.
the rest of you?
Rosie,
Sure.
do
Do
you
it,
have
Rosie, do
your
it.
yeah.
Do it.
What do you do, Rosie?
I'm gonna look at the seer's lens, and I'm gonna see if Achilles is chosen.
I start sharpening my knife in case he's not.
Huh?
I'll bring out my saxophone.
Wait, give me just a second here.
You start
Sharpen my
practicing.
saxophone.
When you say chosen, you mean like we're choosing him to go on the donut run in the morning? Or
No.
like
Like
what do
you have been
mean?
chosen by a god, and you are the
Almost like an avatar. An
Yeah, you-
avatar of a god.
you
More the
represent the
champion.
interest of that god.
I've never
You are the
seen
champion.
Avatar.
No. Probably not.
It's a terrible play. Really derivative. Actually, I liked both.
When you look at
Morgan's
Helios,
avatar.
you see, even though you can see him looking at him, he is standing normal in front of you. But when you see him through the lens, his hands are bound in front of him by a red cord. And they are slightly glowing.
That's not good.
And with your religious background, you know this to be the symbol of Ilmat.
Oh, okay, great.
Who is the what?
Wasn't somebody else chosen by Ilmater?
There are multiple chosen for.
There are multiple chosen, but I also don't know.
Didn't we meet?
I thought we met one
Meet
person
them?
who might have been.
I'm trying to see if
I
you
don't think
met
we
them.
met any other shows.
Was Gee
No.
one of them?
No.
Or G?
I'll go
Not
back to
chosen.
it. I'll see.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
think-
remember you meeting somebody else, but yeah, there are multiple chosen. But Ilmater is usually, or also known as the Broken God, or the Crying God. But they are the patron of the suffering, the oppressed, persecuted. And they, followers of Ilmater, are champions of the downtrodden and of helping those who.
What does that do?
What did you
So
see,
this
Rosie?
shows me. I think that Achilles is chosen by Ilmater.
Hey!
Oh shit! Hey!
Shot
So
of the
you're one
good,
of
good
us.
milk?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means you're
But more
chosen.
so the suffering
You're
and the-
chosen by one of the gods.
I
Sorry,
take
Edmund.
Edmund's hand and give it a squeeze.
Yeah, because
And then I shoot daggers at Quinn. Fuck up,
Still
man.
not chosen, Ed.
Is it like have like a success rate of like you being like? Is there like a chance that that's not real? I just
Nah, that shit's
Oh, it's
that
pretty
shit's real.
100%
For life, son.
spot
Yeah.
on.
Evan, roll a
Edmund.
Evan, roll a investigation check.
Edmund.
Telling yourself to do it.
That is 26. God, plus 10.
26. You don't think that you've seen Achilles before, but he looks familiar.
Ah, yes, this twink looks very familiar.
Oh my
Jeez.
I think I'm like a
I looked
twunk.
at
I
the
think at this
picture.
point I'm a twunk.
You're right. You're right. Like his form.
And I will say, with a 26, you feel like you might have seen him at school. Maybe you saw him passing at school.
Oh, Jesus. Were you?
Ooh.
I have to remember where I'm from. I'm from Bayhawk.
Yeah. And
Are
I'll
you-
remind you of the name of the school too, because I know you don't know. And the name of the school is Ruick's Magic's Apprenticeship School.
Ruick Magic.
Harvard.
Like a trade school.
Did you
Harvard.
did you go to Ruick's?
Well, I mean, no, I didn't. But my mom is a professor there.
Really?
And
Who's
you
your
immediately,
mother?
Professor Agatha, you immediately got the resemblance. She has the same shade of purple in
I just go, yikes.
her.
She teaches arcane stuff in
no.
general, but her specialty
Oh,
is
no.
telekinetic and telepathic abilities.
Yeah, no, she was real good at that. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yep.
Oh god. Morgan.
So you guys
Oh,
know each
no.
other, or
You
you
guys
just
have
know
a
his
history,
mom?
or-
No. I vaguely knew of his mother. That's all. Because I went.
Did she happen to, like-
vaguely did she know? Did you know of her?
Did she like beat the shit out of you?
Oh,
No,
don't ask him
no, not at all. Did that happen to you?
Can't do an
No, my
insight
mom's
check to
awesome.
see if his mom beat the shit out of.
No. She did.
No, my mom's awesome. It's just that sometimes she has kids in her class that are kind of not like super cool and nice to her. So sometimes maybe if they're like really push the line and they're like really disrespectful, she'll kind of like go into their mind and kind of like break them for a bit. They're fine afterwards, but just for like a little bit, she just kind of either like makes them think that they're in a pit of fire or that their dead dad is like has 5 heads and is like dancing with a goat or something.
Yeah, not
I'm an asshole.
Not trying to deflect at all. Do you think that's how you became anxious?
Not probably how I became anxious. My parents were just like really successful at like adventuring and stuff, and then my uncle was a champion of the Bahathian Games for a little bit, and so I just have like a bunch of people that I'm related to that are like successful.
Gotcha.
You're successful.
Yeah, you've been
I'm sorry.
great the last 2 weeks. No, I was just gonna say that you've been a success the last few weeks and culminating to that battle. Like,
not a Bahathian Games champion though.
How's your mother, your parents, your folks?
Oh, mom's awesome. Her and dad are well, they're having their summer off right now, but they're doing really good.
Do they know you're here?
Yes. This was sort of my like, I'm going to go and like find myself and do good things. And they're awesome. They well, mom can like, you know, just like send messages like however she wants, like across planes of existence. It's really cool. And so she can like check up on me whenever she wants. No, they're doing really well. Dad's retired, so he kind of just is like staying at home these days. And,
do they know about a little help?
They do. They've never talked about them.
I mean, who doesn't know about us at this point?
Shut up.
Whoa, Morton.
Yeah, Morton, why? Was it question? JMO question.
Yes, JMO question.
It was Morton
Zach
that stole a thing from a magic user, or am I mixing characters?
Nope, you're not mixing. You know that
It was his spell book.
Morton stole
he stole a spell
book that he has. He stole from a professor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So probably cool.
I mean, well, whenever she like, well, she'll probably, let's see, what day is it? Well, it's close to the weekend. Normally we talk to each other on the weekends for a while. So I'll probably tell her all about this and where I'm going and about a little help and about all of you.
I think it's probably best if we keep this mission very, very secret.
Don't tell her where we're going.
So Sindrak, you know.
Okay, that's fair. I will just full disclosure. If she thinks that I'm lying, she can just find out where I am.
That's true.
What happens?
I would
what
say
happens if you don't talk to her?
Well, then she would know something's wrong.
Guys, I don't say don't talk to her. I just say maybe keep it on a need to know basis that you're on the mission for me or something like that. You don't have to go into details by any means.
You can say by order of the king. You can't say anything or like that.
Yeah, from experience, the more people that know about it, the more people you're putting in danger.
And like who you with.
And I can be like, I order you not to say anything about this mission. I'll like wink, but then I said it. So if you say it, you're not lying.
It would be great if you could also say not to mention who they're with, and also with a wink, so we know.
I don't understand why that matters.
I mean, we don't want anyone to know where our movements are. You know what I mean?
Speaking of
that's the
that,
part he can't say.
This is Gilmarie speaking up because no one would listen to Foes Edmund. Gilmarie speaks up and she says, "Oh, speaking of that, where exactly are we going and how and when?"
Well, you're not. Are you coming with?
Yeah.
Only her.
I think that we should maybe.
I think
it's
like one extra to a little help, and
Gilmarie's
extra. So I think it's fine.
So we're going to the
comes.
Well, I'm my dad is sitting.
Shale, go to bed.
Shale and Iggy are a no-go. Sydney's a no-go.
Excuse me, my husband said that I could. Future husband said that I could join.
Fiance.
Your husband was mistaken.
Yeah, well, we vote in this group a lot, so I think until that vote happens, it's just a suggestion you're throwing out into the ether.
Well, let's have a vote. All in favor of having Iggy join us, say aye.
No.
Wow.
Shale.
How about all in favor of having Shale join us? Say aye.
No.
Is that
So
Shale?
those two are out. Sorry, you've been voted out.
Fine, Dad, I'm taking you.
Say all in favor of Gilmarie joining. Raise your hands.
Me.
No.
Edmund
Fine
raises
with
his
that.
hand.
No,
I
Edmund
like
doesn't
Gil
get
Murray.
he doesn't.
Like
know
I
that.
love Gilmarie, but I'm in a bad mood right now, so no.
Sorry, I missed the vote. There was a
Well,
loud.
Chad, I
For
mean, you're not,
Gilmarie.
Morton, do you
coming
vote
with us,
for?
right?
Do you vote
I'm
for?
still a
get-
part of a little help.
but you're not going to be
As is-
traveling with us.
What are we voting for?
Eventually, I will. I will
Gilmarie.
join you at some point.
Quinn, I love you, sweetie. You've been so good to me and my family.
Who is this?
This is Gilmarie. You've been so good to
Okay.
me and my family. If you try to stop me from joining my wife, I'll slit your throat.
Like, see, try.
Yeah, you can come.
You can probably do it. You can probably do it.
And who else are we? Is there anyone
Just
else?
Gilmarie.
And you
so
can
far.
tell, and you can tell that she's like actively joking, but there's definitely a tension being serious.
I'll
I
I'll
gotta
lean over to
go.
Lath and say, "Do you want to come with us?"
Honestly, these people terrify me.
Dude, but they're really fun. I'll be there. You can say no. That's all. No, we're not voting on anyone else.
Are you gonna be mad at me?
No.
Can we talk still?
I lean over. You guys whisper really loud.
Shut up.
Okay. So just Gil. I mean, for fairness, I said Achilles is new to the group. I will also put that to a vote.
Achilles is in. I'm good with Achilles.
Yeah, Achilles is great.
I think he's a
Yes.
full-fledged member of
Okay,
all of us
great.
at this point.
Wow. Okay. Easy vote.
I'm
Great.
pissed off.
Okay, Shale.
Edmund.
Night.
Shale, go to sleep.
Shale, it's okay.
Here,
It-
Shell, have
it'll be
another
okay.
shot, and I pour him like a giant glass of water.
Milk is great
Um,
too.
Right.
I
if you
mean,
feel
if-
if you feel you should, then maybe I should be vote as well.
No.
Nope. You're a part of a little help.
What?
You have been for a very long time.
We
Yeah,
putting
no,
it to a
yeah.
vote then?
No.
No.
No, we voted
Quinn,
before, haven't
Shut
we?
up. Yeah, Edmund's in the group. All right, we're not.
Thank
We're not
you.
doing that. We're talking about new members.
Edmund sheds a tear.
Unless Quinn, you want us to vote on you, which I don't think that you do. Let's be honest.
Whoa, man. You guys
Sydney-
can get out of my
saying.
bar.
Sydney laughs really loud at that. And she goes, and she is like on the bar, and she's like kicking her legs, and she goes, "In case anyone is interested, I'm not going."
Okay.
All right.
I mean, okay.
She kind of laughs. She was just joking.
Just for the sake of interest, did Iggy want to come? Iggy, Flint.
Already
do you
been
have any-
voted out.
Yeah,
We
were-
were already
Shale,
We're
voted
good.
out.
Did I miss that?
You
Okay,
did,
I think I
yeah.
would've-
That's why you're
I think
peeing.
you voted no.
It was not peeing. I heard very loud banging. It sounded like it was at my door.
Oh.
It's not. It was upstairs.
No, I just well, Morton was peeing, is what I was saying.
Yes, Rosie.
I was just peeing on the bar.
At some
Yes.
point, as the evening is dying down, I would find Quinn and Maywin, and then Sydney and Leif.
Okay, like all
and,
four
like,
at the
try to
same
get them
time.
all together. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Christ, they're gonna
Um,
come up with a plan to kill Edmund.
Well,
I-
as that's happening, actually no, go ahead. Yeah, so we'll say that everybody's kind of talking. Maybe people are saying goodbye to Shale and Iggy, or consoling Flint or something. Edmund's probably like talking to Achilles and Chad and Morton. Morton's maybe trying to get to know Achilles a little bit. And the group that you just said you pull aside, you pull.
So I'll pull out the sending stones that Gil and I have been using, and I'll look at Sydney and Leif, and I'll say, "Okay, I know how hard it is for you to be away from your loved ones and not know what they're doing or where they're going or what they're up to or if they're even alive sometimes." And so, and I'll give one to I'll hand it to Maywin, and I'll hand the other one to Sydney. And I'll say, "I don't know if you two are planning on staying together, but if you are, now you can reach Quinn and Maywin if you need to, as many times as you want."
Rosie, that's kind of you.
That's so nice.
Thank you, Rosie.
Yeah,
Thanks,
but
Rosie.
be careful with them, and I want them back when we're all united again.
Rosie.
Okay.
Yeah, you can call me Brosy.
Oh my god.
Rosie, that's so good. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've always wanted a nickname from you. Specifically because that sounds like you're just a cool guy.
Oh wow, Rosie.
Well, I like when you say it, Brosy.
Rosie.
Oh, I've had a lot to drink.
Hey, maybe. Just.
What?
What?
I
I thought maybe I could try another nickname. I thought maybe would be
Maybe.
cute.
1 for 2 today, buddy.
I'll take 50%.
Stop it.
Well, okay, so
You forgot.
how are we all? This is Gilmarie again. Seriously, how is this happening? Like, where are we going?
Yeah, I would like to know that before we all go to bed, so I know where to
The Chad knows.
maybe meet you. I mean,
Well,
I'll follow
the
up, but
Abyssal
like,
Eye.
Let me look
Which
at
is-
it.
sure. But are we going like?
Did you tell
across
everyone
the
about
three
those
of-
coins, Quinn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Yes, I did.
Because
There's some coins from Fashar here that
Let's go to
old
Fashar.
girl had on her.
I'm sure that the Chancellor will allow us to have patient.
That would
Bit
be nice.
easy, yes.
That'd probably be the
possibility?
closest. Yeah.
Yeah.
From there, we make our way with whatever transport we can find. Horses,
Sick.
ram goats.
What if we bought a boat? Gilmarie.
In Fashar?
Yeah,
Cool boat. We don't have a boat.
We'll
Yeah,
probably
We don't have a boat.
We can
we'll
rent a
need
boat.
a boat when we get there. Yeah.
Yeah, because
can-
we're gonna
we
need
can
a
buy a
boat to
boat.
get to the Abyssal.
We could buy a boat.
Yeah.
We'll buy a boat.
We could buy a boat,
Not
and
a
then in the
neighbor.
off
At least
season we
rent
could
a
rent it
boat.
out and charter it and make some money off.
Okay, God,
buying a
let's
boat.
not. Can we not do the business
Let's
venture
call it the
first before we
Wolverine.
have the
Done.
fucking hell insufferable with the
Call
money
it
you
the
two?
dogfish.
Well, let's see what happens next time we need to buy something nice, Gordon. Let's see what happens.
I'm also rich.
Barely. You're not silver step rich.
I'm
Technically,
honestly
we're
We're
not
Janoran rich, bitch. That's Malachi.
Yeah.
I go
I
up
lean over the
to,
bar and give him one of these.
He's full immediately. Except it's like the skin one.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Yeah.
Real bad.
I go up to Shale, just real quick.
That,
Hey,
I don't
I'm
wanna
sorry.
Go. I don't wanna go.
I know.
I
but
drank
it's
like,
better-
literally an entire barrel of ale. I'm a dwarf and needed it.
Yeah, and you're drunk, and that's okay. It's okay to be drunk, and I love you even more for it. But
There's
I
no
know
music playing.
I know
There's no music playing right now.
I think you should just, if you want, stick close to Sydney. Sydney's capable and will help you.
What? Sorry, what?
You should. There's no music playing. You should stick close to Sydney because
Always
I think
in my head.
and Sydney
Going.
will be.
Just send him to bed. Just send him.
Yeah. Okay. I take
He's
him
not
to
gonna
bed.
remember this in the morning.
Hey, Dad. Dad.
Yeah,
Safe.
I will. You too. I give him a hug.
And I'll watch over Iggy.
Well, yeah. About that, Iggy. I don't think this is going to work out. I'm so sorry, but
Excuse me?
I don't know. I think that I was just rushing into something, and then the way I saw you with
You
and Morton, it was
literally
like,
just said that this wasn't some rebound thing that you were rushing into.
Oh my
Yeah,
I
god.
had to get her to come with us.
that was a lie. I don't know. That was a lie. I'm sorry. I could never
Just proposed like hours ago.
I could never match up to Morton. I saw the way
Does
Morton was there.
does a 21 hit?
Yeah. Yeah.
She reaches out and gives you 1 point of damage as he slaps you across the face.
Yep.
Ooh.
I just
She
Do
looks
I
over.
notice this?
She looks over at you, Morton, and she says,
Uh-huh.
"Anytime." And then she walked out.
Oh,
I
shit.
look. I'm pretty sure I picked up on that, and I walk over to Flint. So that's not great. What just happened there?
I deserved it.
Yeah. Well, have you?
Do you want us to kill her?
No. What the fuck?
No, you don't have to kill her. But
Flint,
Morton, I give you permission. You know.
First of
course.
all, I wouldn't need permission. She's her own person.
Like if she wanted to consent to that, that would be fine. But
Yeah.
do you want to have a chat with me about like intimacy and stuff? You seem very like you lack a lot of confidence.
I look around. I was gonna ask you about that one position. Like, how did you get your leg up there?
All right, enough of that conversation.
lot of
That
fun.
conversation finishes.
Where we're
That
gonna end the
conversation
session.
continues to happen, and we're not ending the conversation there. Or this session there. Chad.
I was gonna say, yeah.
You know that everybody is starting to wind down. The morning, they probably won't even be able to see you off. So you know that this is the last time you'll get to see your friends for the foreseeable.
Yeah, I would definitely make a point to like interrupt everyone and just
Yeah.
be like, hey, sorry, there's like want to say bye kind of thing, and like say bye to everybody and have a moment with everyone. And I think I would have like a I wouldn't say anything, but I would have a knowing look on my face that I hope Quinn picks up on. I'll like stop being a dick to my boyfriend.
He picks up on it, but doesn't.
Well, yeah, I assumed, but you know, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
And then with Rosie, I'd like to have like a more private moment to talk about Edmund just briefly. And basically just say, I know it's not something that's fixed quickly, and you have a lot of valid hurt feelings, but I do hope that eventually a relationship can be repaired between the two of you, because you are both very special people in my life. But I don't want you to force anything on anyone's behalf. Just wanted to say that before I left.
Thank you, Chad.
I'll miss you.
You're a good egg, Chad.
Thanks, Gil. I'll give them both a big ol' hug.
Aww.
And that's where we're gonna end before anyone else fucks it up.
So
That's what no, stop it! We end the session there.
Quinn shits his pants.
We're gonna be ending the session there. Thank you all so much for joining and watching us today. Thank you to special guest Michael.
Also, sorry for joining and watching.
Thank you to special guest Michael for joining us, who will also be joining us again at the very minimum next week as his role as Achilles Oleander. So look forward to that. Stay tuned at Charm Person on pretty much all social medias for more updates on the upcoming schedule. And as always, thank you for everybody for watching. Thank you to my players, the best players a GM can ask for. I do say it every time, but I do also mean it every time. And as always, everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye.